Hey, listen, let me tell you what the homies told me. Mono told me, bro, go ahead and switch your style up. Uncle Reese said, let him hate and watch them blessings pile up. So now what? Hattie got my cloud up. Blessings on top of blessings like they a mile up. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it a G, cause that's just who I be, and he the reason that I'm free. So every single verse from now on, I'm gonna plant a seed and try to tell the people exactly who they need. Yeah, cause I just wanna meet him. Yeah, I just wanna meet him and be like, yeah, well done, my good and faithful servant. Trying to hear that when I see him. Yeah, cause I just wanna meet him. Yeah, I just wanna meet him and be like, yeah, well done, my good and faithful servant. Trying to hear that when I see him. Yeah,
I know it's crazy, I don't thank you more. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Ups and downs and ins and outs, what I thank him for. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And I'm gonna stay under construction, cause I know without my God I cannot function. Never been lying, oh man, I do not trust him. Cause if it ain't about my Jesus, I'm like, oh damn, yeah. And he done showed me the good life, and he done took me out that hood life. Showed me for the right things that I could find. Now I'ma tell everybody about the good life. I just wanna meet him. I just wanna meet him and be like, yeah, well done, my good and faithful servant. Tryna hear that when I see him. Yeah. I just wanna meet him. I just wanna meet him and be like, yeah, well done, my good and faithful servant. Tryna hear that when I see him.
I'm just trying to hear him say them words, yeah, well done. My good and faithful servant, boy, I knew you as a son. So here's your wings, grab your halo and all. And don't forget your crown, you see them Jews, we shine them and all. Cause I've been watching you on earth, you had some hard days and rough times, but never ever would I let you part ways, cause you mine. And sometimes you thought your trials will bury you. Enemy came in like a flood, I raise up a standard and carry you. The word says the race ain't for the swift or the strong, but to those that will endure, and yet you kept running on. So welcome home, have a seat, but oh no, not on my throne. And it's the combo that I dream I have the day that I'm gone. Because I just wanna meet him. Yeah, I just wanna meet him and be like, yeah, well done, my good and faithful servant. Trying to hear that when I see him. Cause I just wanna meet him. Yeah, I just wanna meet him and be like, yeah, well done, my good and faithful servant. Trying to hear that when I see him.
Trying to hear that when I see it.
TP, look, they get it, how they live it. Yeah, they live it, how they get it. Boo-boo radio, keep it spinning. And if you like it, you should listen. But don't bite what they inventing unless you finna call for what percentage. Now you tripping off that vision. Treat this music like religion. I told you we don't stop. DJ Hershey, let it bang at the side. Want a music revolution? Yeah, you come to the right spot. Oh, you wanna bubble with the beat? This Boo-boo radio, Atlanta family. Cornelius gon' call them up. Y'all been knowing this for a while. Quit playing like you don't know. Turn the volume up real loud. You gotta feel it when it's that dope. You know you rockin' with the best right now. This is Boo-boo Radio, so don't you dare touch the dial. We slow.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Kiss Radio Show live here, FUBU Radio, iHeart and Odyssey. I'm your boy, Core DJ Hershey.
Your boy, Cornelius George.
And your girl, Mo Diva.
And it's Sister Cypher.
And we are back one more week. How y'all doing?
OMG. It's yeah. It's all good.
Oh, you know what?
Here
We're
we
going to
go.
keep Mo last on this one.
Every time. No, she should go first. She should go
No,
first
because
because
her
it's
level of excitement is like over the top.
I know we need that. Let her be over the top.
All right. Well, you're the producer of this show, so I can't be liable for this.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, all my beautiful Kissonians. It is pre-Aries season. Hold on to yourself. It's okay. Just hold on. One more day. And it's about to explode.
Of all words she chooses to use.
Hey, let her do her
Explode.
because she gonna calm it down in about 20 days.
Yes. Y'all know, just for like the month of April.
She gonna fizzle
I get a
out
little
like always.
excited.
She gonna fizzle out. She can be all excited and fizzle out halfway through it.
Yes. Come on. Good. I miss you guys.
I miss you too, Mo.
I miss you. I really
It's
do.
been a whole week.
Yeah. No. It
The
has.
shorter.
Yeah, it has been a week.
No,
You're
Mo and I
right.
hung out the other day.
Yeah, we did. We did.
She ditched me.
I did not.
It's all good.
Sorry.
As usual.
Oh man, it's not true, guys.
Cypher over here like, what was going on?
I was celebrating my birthday, pre-celebration. Yeah. So we was hanging out,
Yeah.
me and Hirsch.
So hold up, we
And
weren't
others.
we weren't invited.
This was an impromptu.
It was kind of
totally
impromptu. It was.
It was not scheduled the way it was supposed to be. Actually, no, it was. Because we put the invite out there for the skating rink. Y'all didn't want to come.
Oh, that's right. It was the skating ring. It was the sip and skate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all
So
did.
that's
So
what we
what?
had planned to do. It didn't work out.
Well, then you're forgiven.
Okay, thank you.
So we had a plan B. And actually, plan B worked out famously and hilariously.
I'm not gonna say that.
I can't wait to hear more about this.
Yes, we will go into details. But in the meantime, you know how we do. Topic of the day. I got a bunch of them today.
Oh my god, a bunch.
A bunch of them.
So we have a bunch.
But based off of our pre-gaming show,
Did he just slurp?
I did.
Okay.
He slurped.
We were talking about some things, and it made me kind of trump one of my topics and put another topic in here. And I think you're going to enjoy it. You ready?
Oh god, I'm
for this?
scared.
We ready, we
but
ready.
We
You
ready.
sure?
Yeah.
Drum roll,
yeah.
drum roll.
Okay. Would you pause on your love session if your partner's face was not favorable to you?
Ooh, we was okay. That's
So, let's do
Would I pause
Would you pause on your love
on the
session?
love making session if my partner's face wasn't
Favorable. Was unfavorable.
yeah. So you doing your thing. You up in it. I mean,
turned
when you're
around?
Now,
ain't gotta see it.
so it's opposite too. So you could be all up in it, and it could be all you up on it. So either way, the facial expression was
They be like, that's not it.
either that's not it, or you got the Grover face,
Would you hurry up?
or that, or you got the
Burning the biscuits.
face.
what?
Is it the right whole face?
Wait, did you
So
say
that's
that?
why I categorize it as
Is it the wrong
unfavorable.
dude face?
Oh,
That ain't my name.
God. Oh,
Wait,
y'all go
wait.
in there. Y'all go in
Wait,
there. Calling the wrong name.
Nelly face.
Ooh, coming up, Nelly. You mean if they was coming up, Nelly? Coming up. Sorry, Nelly.
Do you have the face where it's over like ooh,
It's the over face.
ooh, ooh?
It's the
face.
ooh.
Or the is that really it?
Face.
That's coming up, Nelly. That's coming up, Nelly.
Did I take my protection pill? Face?
Oh. Ooh. No, we don't
It can
want
go in many
that.
different directions, right?
Yeah. Man.
I feel like if you're doing it right, there should be a lot of wrong faces.
Allegedly.
Hey, listen.
Allegedly.
If I make an ugly face, that's a good thing.
Right. The
That's
side
a good
face?
thing.
Yeah,
When
like-
it's not real cute.
Well, let's talk about it. That's why we're
Okay,
having the Kids
all right.
Radio show, right?
Okay.
We're
yeah.
trying to bring everything that is unspoken to surface. We're adults here. We can
Yes, because we grown. We ain't grown. We grown.
Wait, we grown.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, prime example. We have two lovely ladies in the room, right, Cornelius?
Yes.
Okay, she said allegedly. we don't know how they look in certain moments in life.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
be in certain moments in life to get the real, right?
To get the real.
Right. So
Yeah.
when they come through the studio doors, it's like, hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Everything looks in place.
Right.
and
You see?
It's
Hi.
like, Cornelia's like, okay.
They look like a
I'm
paraplegic
okay,
other
I-
times. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Look like they part of the Moore department.
So let's round table.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
I go first.
There we
no.
go. Cypher.
Go first,
It wouldn't stop you.
No. I mean, I like that. Like, what is going on? What's happening? What? Huh?
It's a face they're not interested though. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't good to them.
That's what Hirsch
That's
is
the
talking
face.
about. If they gave
It's
you
not
the
good
face,
to them.
Like you think you
think you
best
rocking
thing
it up
happen
there
right
and
now,
you
your
ain't
partner's
rocking it.
like,
Yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna make you feel like it's like you doing something wrong. Like,
Are you gonna
I'm
flip
gonna give
the
you the
script?
face
You
back.
flip,
she gonna be petty.
you flipping the script. You flipping the
You know what Cypher
script.
really saying is Cypher's from that old school. I got to get mine.
I still want to.
You got to get yours. I got to get mine.
You know what? And that doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for you, Mo.
No.
Explain, Mo. Let's go.
Okay, so let me explain, Ricky. Let me explain.
Come on, Lucy.
So if you have that sort of face, that just messes it up for me. I can't fake. I know how some women, like you said, Cornelia, some want to just get theirs off and they want to, I can't fake it. I'm either going to do it or I'm not. And so if you're not looking like you're having a good time, that's going to mess me up and it's just kind of over. We just need to call it
So
a day.
you've never, ever faked it.
No, sir. No. Never. I'm not, because that is the big O is a beautiful
you
thing.
are an ego crusher.
What?
I was about to say.
She's not a very good cheerleader.
No,
She's
You
not.
don't
She's
have a
not
face
very.
No,
She's
I
not
just-
very encouraging.
Wait, no.
maybe she's had a experience where she's never had a bad.
no. Okay, so this is the thing, though.
Oh, that wasn't it. Okay.
No,
I
no,
was
this
trying
is
to
the
help you
thing.
out.
Listen, I could still have a good time, right? Without the big O. I know for some guys, they're like, no, I want you to have the big O. I want you to have it. Sometimes it's
big
about
what?
you, the big O.
I could care less if you.
The big O.
Better start early.
You say, yeah, no.
You should
for
be.
me,
If you
it's-
stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's not all about the big O. It's about the whole experience. And for me.
Who says that?
Wait, listen, this is
People who
about
don't-
me.
people who
Hello,
don't get it.
Cornelia.
Children.
It's about
I'm sorry.
me.
I'm sorry.
So,
About to
Continue.
be old.
okay, for me, there's a buildup. There's a connection. As the stronger connection comes, then that's when,
Just
you
so
may
you know,
experience
sister,
the big O.
That's all women. And if Cornelius don't know
No, it's
that,
not.
she ain't doing it right.
Yeah,
all women.
it's,
It's not
listen.
all women. I'm sorry.
The build up?
No,
it's not all
some women, they can just,
I'm not gonna let y'all get away with that one this time.
what? No, that's why I said it's
No, 'cause
me.
most women they like to categorize all women as the same.
Yeah, no, well,
We're
I'm not
not
all
gonna-
women.
we ain't gonna do that.
No. There's only one Mo.
There is only one more. But what Cypher was about to say,
No, but I did say.
what
She did say.
I know women that
Uh-huh.
are all about hit it and quit it,
Okay, yeah.
and it don't take them long to get off because that's all they want.
yeah.
I'm sorry. We need that sound effect. So
And I agree with you. There are women that are about, I want to get mine, whether you get yours or not. It's about, that's not me, though.
okay,
I know.
All right, Cornelius. If your partner was like,
She wasn't enjoying herself.
what we cooking for breakfast?
Would you care, Cornelius?
He would totally care. He would cry.
No, I'm not crying.
He would have a straight tear coming down her eye. She gonna think something else.
I'm not crying.
You
I'm
be
gonna
the
go.
Indian with
I'm
the-
not
and,
doing none of that.
So what would you do?
If she's not enjoying it,
Right.
I'm gonna go test her theory with one of her friends.
Really? So you going to the friend? You
No,
going to the
no, I
friend?
wouldn't do any of that. I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Right, exactly. What's wrong with you?
So it's what's wrong
What's
with
on
her?
your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? 'Cause
Okay.
this ain't working for you. You know what I'm saying?
You want to
What's on your
talk
mind?
about it?
What you mean? What you
What's on your mind?
There it is.
I want to know what's on
And
your
listen,
mind.
and I
Because
listen.
you distracted, you know what I'm saying? And don't tell me you ain't finished it. No, then I'm just gonna stop. I mean, if
Right.
it ain't good, I'm gonna stop. All right, good. I'm out.
Right?
It has
Because
to
why
be good
continue?
every time?
I'm just saying that if you're making a face that you're not interested in this, I'm going to stop. I'm like, okay, I ain't got to do this. I'm not wasting my time, have my ego bruised, but like this.
Right.
I'll stop.
Right.
And you go, you don't want to stop? No, I'm done. You go here, you ain't into this, so I'm stopping.
Right.
I'm
hear
stopping.
you.
At the end of the day,
That would make me so angry.
whether you be mad all you want to, whether you better tell me, well,
You in it, better finish.
No.
I'm
What?
not into it, but
Wait a minute. So you
I don't believe in I don't believe in SP.
what's SP?
Sympathy.
Sympathy.
I don't
pool.
believe in that.
Sympathy.
I don't believe in that.
I'm with you.
I don't believe in that.
Sympathy
If you ain't
pool.
into it, then we just stop. But don't you in it? Nope. I
No,
don't need to feel it that way. I
I'm
got
with
a
you.
hand and I got a left hand. I'll go do something different. I don't need.
I'm
it like
against
that.
all of y'all.
What
Clearly.
say?
Sometimes
Please,
you just gotta do what you gotta do. It ain't that serious. It's you need a baby, and I really don't want to. Let's just still do it. And
I don't
get it
want
out
the
way.
baby part. But if you're not into this act,
Wait a minute,
then
where
I don't
the baby
need it.
come from.
Wait. Oh, she just
That's
saying.
the person I'm with. That would be
Yeah,
the baby.
but if you
my
but if
baby.
you don't if
Not
you
like a
don't
baby.
need no if you're not into it, you know what I'm saying? I don't no. Then don't do it.
So,
Don't do nothing halfway. Don't.
Hashtag.
I'm just gonna lay here so you can get yours. Nah, don't do me no favors. Don't do me no favors.
Right.
And if I want it and you don't, you better figure something out because I want something now.
Okay, so what if
No,
the
you
table
got-
turned on that one? Would you?
Well, then you get me
That's
in the
what I
mood.
just
Then
said.
okay, what
No,
do
I know what you said because you wanted. What if he said the same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
So if he
mean,
goes,
I'll-
no,
whine.
I'm applauding that. That's
I mean, I'll whine and yeah.
be about it.
Some, at least to a degree. I'll make sure that
See,
you
but
can do what you need.
what
It might
do
not be
what
the
do
way you
pulling
want.
out
what
her
dude
pants
can
and
sit
like,
there?
oh,
What dude
man.
can sit there and go like that? All right, go on and finish. Do your business.
Yeah, you can.
Any
I
dude
mean,
that
but
loves
doesn't-
you and knows that you love them, and
But
that
we
you're
can't
giving
say
it to them
that.
'cause they
We
need it.
can't go. I'm just gonna lay here and let you do your business. And I ain't into it. Because if he ain't into it, he ain't gonna perform. It ain't gonna show
Right.
up.
Yeah,
He doesn't
it
have
ain't
to
gonna show up.
perform. He just has to
It
get
ain't-
where he
I
need to
can't.
go.
But
I
it ain't gonna
I
get
can't.
there if he ain't into it.
I can't.
Trust
I
me.
can't.
But there's other ways to get to it.
Yeah, but
But not
I
when you
have to
sitting up there
feel.
with your lips smirked up.
I gotta really know that we are enjoying
What's
it
wrong- hey, hey,
together.
what's wrong with him? Why he ain't working? Because I ain't into it. What's wrong with it?
No.
I don't know if y'all listen.
Pat,
to what
pat,
he's
rub,
saying
rub.
Exactly.
Okay, break it down, Hirsch. Break it down.
You know, I love to break it down, but we gotta take a break. So
Okay,
we're
we
gonna
gotta
come
take a
back.
break. Okay.
And I'm going to give my answer.
Yes, please.
And then we got one of our famous segments that's going on today. Mo Diva
And shut your mouth.
and Shut Your Mouth. This is your boy Court DJ Hershey.
That boy Canadian George.
And your girl Mo Diva.
And his sister Cypher.
And we're going to be right back with my answer, Mo
All right.
Diva, and my breakdown to no SP theory.
All right.
We'll be back.
Team SP. Team SP.
No.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live here Fubu Radio.
Yes.
So topic of the day. Would you pause on a love session if your partner's facial response was unfavorable?
Yes.
The team has given their verdict. Cypher is anti-everything.
She's like that.
Cornelius created a hashtag.
What's the hashtag?
Hashtag no SP.
No SP.
No
SP.
Which I'm going to sign up for that one. Because I agree with my bro. Me personally,
Okay.
I'm a competitor.
Explain, Ricky. Explain.
The way I'm explaining this,
Yes.
there would be no one after me.
What?
Technically, there may be somebody trying to take the place, but they might get this facial expression that
Oh, like you wasn't like Hershey. Oh, so that's what you're trying to leave? That's the
not
mark
my
you're trying
agenda.
to leave? Oh, that's not your agenda?
that's not my agenda to mess it up
Okay.
for the next man.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make you know who you effing with.
Oh. Look, we were like,
But
it's like owning a used car. It had multiple owners.
ooh.
But when I had it, it was running like
Oh, I was running like a good
That made
oil
it-
machine.
So I had to open that thing up, boy. Wow.
running like ready to go. Now again,
No sludge.
very individualized. So when I'm
Okay.
into a person, I'm into that person.
Yes.
I'm gonna knock the brakes off. If it didn't work, it didn't work.
So you was in so at that time when you're with that person, it is all about them.
It's all about them.
It's all about them.
Yep. I want you to remember it. I want you to be in your office and be.
Man, listen. Them moments right there.
That one.
The aftershocks.
Oh my goodness.
That one.
You just sitting sipping on your coffee and you go,
That one.
oh.
And the coffee just spill all on your face.
Coffee just spill.
You gotta go change your shirt.
Yeah, because it done got up on you.
And it's only because I get my joy out of pleasing my partner. That's all.
See,
Really?
when you're a giver, yeah. That's why you have those
Ain't
women.
nothing wrong with pleasing your partner.
It's not.
Cornelius,
Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. I think that's a gospel song.
sometimes
You got to encourage yourself.
you got to encourage
So
yourself. I know that song.
So
But it's
actually,
true.
all of this topic brought up behind Monster Ball, and we were thinking about some of the more famous, most attractive women out there, and then you see their faces in these love sessions. Would that turn you off? Halle Berry.
In the now, the face she made in the movie didn't turn me off in the movie.
It wasn't a face, correct?
But the statement she made before the love session like this.
Oh.
Like, make me like no, you sound
She said, make me feel good.
make me feel good. She sounded it was like a crackhead moment for me.
You never seen Monster Ball, Cypher?
It was horrible.
I've never
Okay, so
seen
the
that.
love scene.
Yeah, I just don't really remember that much.
That's my point. It was
Okay.
unmemorable.
Really?
It wasn't that
I heard so much about
it wasn't
it.
one of the best. It wasn't like you go, oh, it was a steamy sex scene.
Right. But I mean, you think of Halle Berry walked through your door. You knew this moment. You know what? Back it up. Taraji P. Henson said, Cornelius,
Oh, that's your girl?
I've been watching you for a while now.
Oh my gosh, why's the
Look,
table
look, wait,
rising?
wait,
Why's
wait.
the table rising?
You had the bomb A show of your life. Taraji P. Henson was in the building, front row, and you looking at her, she looking at you, and then she came up to you and was like, yo, take me home.
Oh.
And you came up there, you did your thing, and she did the Halle Berry famous line.
Make me feel good. During it,
Yeah. Exactly. See?
she might not get around two, but she getting around one though.
For
Are
sure.
you serious?
Well, you got to close out round.
Wait.
I mean, we gonna.
You would not give her a round two because she said,
For archive.
make me feel good.
I mean, she said like a crackhead. She said like a crackhead like this. Like, nah, you know.
Make me feel
If she said it like Cookie from Power, I mean, from the Social Empire. Now I'd be like, hey,
So,
hey,
wait.
hey.
Well, look, this is the funny part, right? Same woman.
Okay.
Same woman.
Same woman.
Yep.
Okay. Two different scenes. So, was it Power? No, it was
Empire.
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 Yeah,
You were for Empire.
yeah.
What about What Men Want?
I like that movie.
No, the movie was great,
Good,
but
right.
there was a love scene
Yeah.
when she did the stale face.
Yep. You know what I would do in that moment? Close my eyes.
And keep going.
Because it's still
'Cause you love her.
Taraji
'Cause
P.
you
Henson,
love
dog.
her.
I don't care about that part.
Because you love her.
So did you guys just hear what y'all said? That was my point precisely.
Nope, not your point.
Wait, what?
That was my
that
point
is
precisely.
Cornelius. That
It
is what
when
I
you
said-
love somebody, sometimes you will do things that you don't necessarily want to do, like the compromises, all of that.
You
Yeah.
were
to
talking
make
about
it
something
happen.
different.
No, I said if her making that face, she's into it. That's her into it face. I'm
was
fine
into
with that.
it.
If she's not into it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't care how
Right.
much I
That's
love
different.
That's why you
I'm
can't
not
show
doing
the
it.
I'm not into it.
Taraji,
face. You can't
hey,
show
if
that
she's
face.
going, ooh, you just come on and like the color purple, come on and do your business.
Yeah.
Then that's a negative for me.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
it's-
negative for me too.
Sometimes you
I
just
know
got things on your
sometimes.
mind.
No,
The
it's-
laundry, bills.
Then
that
we
gotta
gonna
be-
we gonna schedule another
Do you know
session
though?
then.
If
No,
you
but
say
we got to do it right now. This is
if
our
you
moment.
saying
Let's get it done.
you saying the laundry got to be done, then guess what we're gonna do? Go put the clothes in the damn laundry then, and then let's come on back. Let's do this and get your mind together. Cause we here.
Yeah.
I need you to be present here.
Yeah.
If you ain't present here, then let's not do it.
You gotta separate. So, and you know what? In defense, okay, turn around. The man came out there. He's out there working all day, dealing with these knuckleheads.
Right.
Gotta fight traffic and sitting up here tired. And you know, you ladies know how it is, especially here in Atlanta with this traffic. That traffic will take the soul out of you itself.
You said take the soul out of you.
You got an hour away from where your office is. So when you get home, you screaming at folks. You gotta dodge people from trying to hit you.
Yeah.
And you know how they do the whole crossroad.
And it's a Saturday.
Right.
I be having my middle fingers red tea all the time on the
Save.
streets.
Well, okay, so she knows the feeling. You get home and your man sitting up there, and you know that man look good to you and everything. He's like, baby, I need you right now. You just went through hell. Yeah, see?
But I'm gonna make it work though.
No, but what if
Well, you just flipped
the
it.
roles are
No, no.
reversed? If
I just
if
reversed
that
the-
man came home and you like put your mouth on him, he going, all right. And
Oh,
he just
no,
lay
no.
there,
Yeah, no.
and he just
That's exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, no.
He's not
No,
into
we're
it.
doing
Feels
that.
good whether you into it or not. Put your mouth there. I'm
no,
okay.
he just like mm,
Thank you for loving me enough to
Cypher
try.
gangster,
No.
though.
No.
I'm just saying, you know,
safe selfish.
it works for us. We good.
Safe selfish.
No. It is about the emotion and the connection for me. I don't need you doing if you're gonna be like, all right, just go ahead. Come on, let me just.
Okay.
That's connection.
No,
No, you know what's connection?
no.
Hey,
This is the Mo Diva Shut Your Mouth segment. And that's the connection we need right now. The things of the world that make you say,
shut your mouth.
Mo Diva! Let's go!
Hello, everybody. Let's get into it. So this is all about Aries, and I know we're still kind of at the end of Pisces season, so this is pre-Aries celebration. So it's
Oh, good Lord.
this whole month is going to be all about Aries. So I'm sorry. Officer Popo, we need the officer to come escort her out of the
Let's
building.
go ahead and get this Aries
Yeah.
season over with so we can be done.
Let's talk about all the
Are you
wonderful
finished yet?
First
Handle your
up,
business.
I'm going to name a couple of people who you may or may not have known are wonderful Aries that have really blessed your soul, blessed your life, have really brought joy to you, because that's what we as Aries do. So first up on my list is Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan, let me rock it. That's right. You see how you started moving in your seat? Yes, Miss Shaka Khan, born March 23rd, is a beautiful Aries. And Miss Shaka Khan has brought us 22 albums and 10 Grammy Awards. And she is the voice behind. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm every woman. It's all in me. Come on, come
sang
on,
that
y'all
song?
know. What? You heard what I just said.
I didn't
you
hear that
heard,
one.
yes, you heard.
Shaka is mad as hell right now.
I love you, Shaka.
I love you, Shaka.
I love you, Shaka. And happy pre-birthday is coming up. Next up on the list, of most beautiful and fabulousness, Aries, is Miss Diana Ross. Now, let me tell you something about Miss Diana. Now, y'all know Miss Diana, who was born March 26th, she has brought you so much joy and so much love. Listen, for those people who had, they kind of had some troubles coming out of whatever situation, whatever it is, man, she gave you the song to help you.
She let the world to know.
She let you know
how to let it show.
Coming out. She let you look. She gave you the song to say, "I'm coming out. I want the world to know." Yes. So you better be thankful.
She also
brought us the damn Wiz.
The Wiz. Thank you. I was right there with you. And the Billie Holiday.
Don't do that.
How dare she?
The Wiz was
And
amazing.
ladies sing the blues.
Hey, y'all better stop. Listen,
Kids.
T. Mary Wilson.
Daddy, get them, Daddy.
Children.
Thank you.
Children. It's most time.
Thank you. I love you, Diana.
I'm so bored.
You stop it. Miss Diana, yes, she played in The Wizard's Dorothy. Maybe it was not the best.
Jimmy Crack Corn.
Cornelius. Go, Mo.
You know what? My last beautiful Aries. Thank God. He brought me so much joy. And I don't know if you knew he was an Aries, but Mr. Eddie Murphy, who was born April 3rd. Let me tell you something. When I saw Delirious, baby, I just fell out. I loved him. He brought so much joy in all his characters. I mean, you guys love Eddie Murphy. Yes? I see a hand in the back of the room.
So was it Eddie Murphy, the artist, or Eddie Murphy, the fashion consultant?
I don't know what you're trying to say and how smart you're trying to be right now, but let me tell you something.
I'm asking.
Let me tell you something right now. Don't you ever
use Botox like Eddie Murphy?
No.
Cypher.
No,
after the show.
I didn't say that.
I didn't believe that.
I'm
asking, was it his body of work or was it his body?
His body of work. And let me tell you something, Eddie, Shaka, and Diana, don't you guys worry. After the show is over, I will redeem your names.
I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset though, because you didn't name the most famous Aries.
Hold up. No, there's other. Okay, what's the most famous Aries? Because we got a whole month of this. What?
Jesus.
He was a Pisces.
He died and came back. So he was born in Aries season, Easter. Hello.
Jesus.
Got him.
Somebody in here's a Bible reader.
Somebody don't hear me.
And on that note, we just go end this segment of shut your mouth. Yeah.
Thank you, Mo. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we don't. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah. You guys are hard. Shouts out to my man and my daughter, Aries, both of them. So I was messing with you. I love them both.
You better try to redeem yourself, Sister Cypher.
Well, thank you, Mo. We appreciate you. That's the Kiss Radio Show and the segment that we call the famous Shut Your Mouth. The one and only Mo Diva bringing it to you. Hey, we're going to go back, pay some bills, and come back and have some more fun with y'all. This is the Kiss Radio Show live here on FUBU Radio.
Yeah.
iHeart and Odyssey. Break it down now. Stupid.
That is my favorite segment.
All right, who up next?
I love
Thank y'all for Kissonians for tuning in. Backstage, we got Facebook Live, we got IG Live, we got YouTube Live. We online for those that are on Facebook. Y'all check us on YouTube. Y'all can comment. Everybody ain't up.
We got to close out the show. Then who's segment up next, yo?
Oh yeah, we close out the show.
Yeah. Who's up?
Okay, I guess me. Everyone's staring at me. I don't have very good ones. Me? Sure, me.
All right.
There we go.
We get to hear the love segment before we go home last.
All right, we're going to come back.
Spicy.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way. And your 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live here. FUBU Radio, we are in the building once again. Mo just came off of Shut Your Mouth.
Yes.
I think we should change it. Shut Your Mouthuses.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Wait, say it again.
Shut your mouthuses.
Shut your mouth.
We got to keep it plural. We can't.
Yeah, get mouthfuses.
We can't single one person
Right,
out.
you can't. You shut your mouth.
Which leads us back to the closing of this show and the topic of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be a shut your mouthuses moment. Would you pause on a love session because your partner's facial expression was not as favorable? Shout out to the bartender. As
Shout
you would
out.
hope it to be.
I sure would pause for the cause. I'm just so thankful I never had to deal with that. But if I did,
You that good, huh? Sorry, I had to put you on.
see,
I had to put you on.
Ain't nothing wrong with pausing because especially if you're pausing, going, hey, if you're not into it and you're going, I think it's insensitive sometimes to go, well, I want it, and you see the person not into it. So
Yeah,
you go,
that's
you're not into this.
good. I don't.
Let's regroup. What's on your mind? You know what I'm saying? You had that conversation. But if you're just going, girl, I'm going to get this off real quick. So
Now, there is a huge difference from, say, the first time versus times in between. Right?
What do you
Because
mean?
usually the first time you kind of like, oh my gosh, this is happening. I've
Yeah,
always wanted to.
yeah.
So you're really into it. The person looks amazing. He was probably making the face then, but you just didn't really care. And
You don't even know. You're like,
right, because
there's
you're
normally
into-
women that make faces. Guys,
guys make faces too.
oh, guys make faces too.
Whoa,
Stop
Guys
it.
make all types of faces.
You better make a
I'm talking about
face.
if
I
it's
want
not
you to make a face.
Not, if you're not into it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not into it.
So first of all, he's talking from his angle. He's not seeing himself.
I'm saying, but if the guy's not into it, you know what I'm saying? You just go,
Then I just don't want it.
Right.
If you're not into it,
That'll be a shut your mouth segment.
that's a shut your mouth, and then we just then that means we're just not connected. We just
And I disagree with all of y'all. Sometimes when you are in a relationship and a man knows that you need something or you know that he needs something, you guys just do what you got to do to get through it. That's it. It's not personal. It's not being mean. It's
Okay.
not anything. It's not loving yourself and saying, well, I didn't want to.
well, okay, Sipe. So let me ask you this.
are
Sipe.
you going to tell him to hurry up and finish?
I've done that many times.
Oh, I'm
Like,
not
baby,
doing
you done
it.
yet, man? Come on. And he'll be like, oh, okay, I got you. And it's his job to get there just like it's my job to get him there. Like, we do what we can when we can. It's all love. We ain't mad. We just trying to please each other. That's
But
it.
you know what? Let me tell you what I love about that. I don't totally agree because that's what worked for you guys, and you guys have that understanding, and you're okay with how you interact with each other. But I would just say, I agree with, let me just say this. I agree with you with if you're in a relationship and your partner has needs, and let's just say I might be a little tight or whatever, I'm going to push a little harder. If I decide to push harder to
That's what he said.
that I'm going to push myself to make sure I please my partner, I'm not going to make him feel like it's a chore for me. That's the only thing.
There
like
you go.
that's
There we
all
go.
I'm saying.
That's what we need.
I'm not going to
I'm
make
sorry.
it feel
There
like
we
it's a
go.
chore.
It's not a chore.
It's not. I don't want him feeling like
Thank you.
that it's a chore.
I was
Like,
That's
that
it.
I'm
I was
not.
waiting for that.
Mo, I was
waiting for
hoping
that.
that you would arrive.
Okay, I'm here.
Thank you.
Baby,
Okay.
I hope you still love me. I know she light skin like me, but please don't leave me for her.
Listen, I'm trying to help you out, my Aries brother. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna keep talking
It's
to
a
him.
chore.
this
Oh
is
my
what
God. Why do I got to do this?
Yeah, no.
This is
no.
what I love about my dude. It makes him laugh. He laugh because he know I'm silly. He's just like, man, you stupid, but thank you.
Well,
Let's
you know
go
what? And
on.
that's knowing your partner too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And
no, you're
and
right.
the one thing I do want to just to celebrate you, Saif, again. You talk about the realness. It's never
Yeah.
going to be the same everything, especially if you're in long-term relationships.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
So I'm a big fan of not letting your partner leave here wanting something, and you're not the one to take care of it.
Right, say that again.
I'm a big fan
Uh huh.
of you taking care of your partner for wanting something and not leaving here without it being met by you. I know I said it two different ways.
Okay,
but
okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because that's what the relationship is about. We have needs, right?
Yep.
We picked each other to
Yes.
take care of those needs.
Yes.
I'm hoping that you will be there for me when those needs need to be met.
Long as you ain't crazy with it.
Well, no.
I mean, if you need, if you got
crazy with it, if
needs,
that's
take your
thing,
needs. Let 'em
And let's talk about it.
meet your partner need. That's it.
Yeah.
I got that.
We
I mean,
gonna-
But if you tired, go. I can't do it today.
yeah, I'm
Tomorrow
not.
I got you though, because I'm just really on something. Then
That's that conversation.
Then,
But
okay.
if you're always tired,
then every
and
day
you
is
look
tired
up,
like that. Okay, never
you,
mind.
You look up, it's 2 years, 3 years.
Wait, did you
been-
say 2 years?
you've been
Hold
too
up,
tired for
dude.
2,
we
3
not
years.
we not
Because
being
we
together,
will-
and
we
it's 2
will
years.
stop asking.
There it is.
First of all,
We will stop asking.
Stop asking.
We
My
will
man
stop
will
asking.
never stop asking.
No, what we're saying is if you constantly, because the question will come up is, well, you never assert yourself, or you never want to be the aggressor. No, I have been. I've asked and I've tried to seduce you and everything, and you just
Right.
never picked up on it because you were too tired. Like Cornelia said, we will stop asking after a while because you're setting a pattern.
all right.
You don't take it?
No.
No, definitely.
I'm teasing. I know you gentlemen won't take it.
Look, be like, he say, no, I'm not taking it.
The right partner would accept that, but not in this case.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to jail behind
There
that.
you go.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. Tell you the whole situation. But anyway,
yeah.
All right, that was Kiss Radio Show.
Woo.
Hey, closing remarks. We're gonna do the round table again, and let's keep the round table on the topic for this segment.
Okay.
All right. So since it's Aries season, oh my gosh, you go
Weirdo.
first, Mo. You can kick us off, Mo. Go.
Yeah. Please your partner. Don't make it, don't make them feel like it's a chore. That's my only thing. And women, if you have a good man, come on, love on him and be there for each other. That's all. That's all I'm saying. In the true Aries season, keep it spicy. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. Did I lick my lip? I'm sorry.
Okay, where to find you, Mo? Where to find you, Mo?
You can find me on Instagram at Mo Andress at MoAndress. You can also find me on Facebook.
Will you stop pitching woo at work, Mo?
I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
uncomfortable. This is gross.
I'm done.
Cornelius, go, please.
Okay.
I'm glad I wore an undershirt.
God. Why are your nipples hard?
No. I gotta ask myself this question.
Okay. That's
Yo,
that's
it's about to
uncomfortable.
get lit in the next couple of weeks. Okay.
Make sure you are taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Self-care is so important.
Yes, he is.
And make sure that you love on the ones that you truly love.
Yeah.
Let
I
them
like
know
that.
it.
I like
Just let them know that you love them.
Yes.
Nice. Safe.
You are enough, whether you're bored or not. The end.
The end.
You know, get your enough ass out
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Self-love 101. You are enough.
Listen.
Just
Yep.
the way you are. It's okay.
It is okay.
You can be tired and bored.
I'm sorry. Cornelius, where to find you? We never said that.
Oh, you can find me. Go to the website.
All right. Safe. Where to find you, baby?
All right. So, Sister Cypher across the board. That's at SISTASYPHER.
Is that Aura or is it R?
The pirate one. The pirate. Yes, come and get some booty.
Yes. See, it's spicy.
So Cypher saying, you gotta walk this plank.
You better walk it. What you say?
Shiver me timber.
That
Walk
might
it,
be
baby.
kind of cool.
I know.
That might be kind of cool. Like though, like that might come in the house and be in the mood. Then, like, hey, it's gonna be exciting.
Okay.
That's better than the coming to the Color Purple line. Just handle your business.
No, I want Cypher to go up to a man one day and say, "Arr, come pillage the booty."
And have on the outfit too, Syfe. Put the
Oh, you
outfit
got it.
on.
All right.
Man, put that
You know
outfit
what?
on.
I'm
Anybody got
keeping
a
mine.
parrot?
Get your own.
Oh,
You don't need a parrot.
I don't want no.
Peg leg?
I don't want no wardrobe items from you after that.
Well, if it's pirate stuff, they should be dirty before they ever get to you.
Okay, so I'm going to close it out. I am Core DJ Hershey, and I'm going to go and co-sign all of my co-hosts today. I agree with self-care, knowing yourself, and loving on your partner, and knowing you. And I also would beg you to be honest with your partner.
Yes.
Goes a long way.
Yes.
And it's true honesty, not what you think is happening. Everybody got this is my truth, but what actually happened was...
What had happened?
It's a difference because, if you base off of my truth or quote unquote a lie, you're basing your decision off a lie. It's never going to work. But anyway, I'm
Beware
your boy,
your domino effect.
Domino effect. And see, I have not said it in 2022.
I knew it was coming.
He said he's not doing that this
He
year.
remixed it.
No.
I changed it.
He changed.
I changed it. I said it was for a reason, and that reason is no longer valid.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
I'm your boy, Core DJ Hershey.
Your boy, Cornelius George.
And your girl, Mo Diva.
And I am Simple Cypher.
See y'all. Y'all silly. All right, break. We got 2 minutes before we get back on.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Late, Mo.
I'll go pee.
All right.
Late, Mo.
Feel so good. Feel so good. Feel so good. Make you feel good. Make you feel good. Get up, jump up all over the nation. It's a party, here's a celebration. If you can't think of a reason to celebrate, just think about the fact that you woke up today. Oh, everybody around the world, take a minute and just let it go. Doesn't matter if you're young or not enough. Don't hold back, go ahead and let it go. It's okay if you want to throw your hands up, break away for a moment to free yourself. I don't care what's there, just scream and shout. Go ahead and let it all out. It will make you feel good, yeah. It will make you feel good, good. So make you feel good, good. It will make you feel good. Count your blessings and not your problems. Worrying about them won't help you solve them. If you can't think of a reason to celebrate, just think about the fact that you woke up today. Everybody all around the world, take a minute and just let it go. Let it go, let it go. Doesn't matter if you're young. Doesn't matter, no. Don't hold back, go ahead and let it go. It's okay if you want to throw your hands up, break away for a moment to free yourself. I don't care, let them stare, just scream and shout. Go ahead and let it all out. It'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel good. Make you feel good. Yeah. Make you feel good.
See, look. Now what we doing here is hardly nothing. The music bumping, now everybody groove for something, but don't sit down. I'd rather you get down. When a man's go up, they better not come down. Look, I know it's rough, boss, getting on your nerves, huh? Paycheck is less than what you deserve, huh? Well, that's life with a capital L. I turn my L's into W's. I'm doing the well. You gotta shake it off so you can take off. Kick out some friends, gotta break off. He's got the power in my darkest hour, so I know I'm good when the day comes. It's 3 queens, number 1 Jackie, plus MJB, and the girl to your piece. So please, don't just take it from me. Get up out your seat. It'll make you feel good. Hey, yeah.
It'll make you feel good.
It'll make you feel good. Hey.
It'll make
Kid P, look, they get it, how they live it. Yeah, they live it, how they get it. Boo radio, keep it spinning. And if you like it, you should listen. But don't bite what they inventing unless you finna call for what percentage. Now you tripping off that vision. Treat this music like religion. I told you we don't stop. DJ Hershey, let it bang at the side. Want a music revolution? Yeah, you come to the right spot. Oh, you wanna bubble with the beat? This Boo Radio, Atlanta family. Cornelius gon' call them up. Y'all been knowing this for a while. Quit playing like you don't know. Turn the volume up real loud. You gotta feel it when it's that dope. You know you're rocking with the best right now. This is Fubu Radio, so don't you dare touch the down and slow. What you listening to is Radio. You should already know.
Welcome once again. This is Kiss Radio Show live another weekend. Hey, Power Takeover Weekend. I'm your boy, Core DJ Hershey.
Your boy Cornelius George.
And your girl Motiva.
And it's Sister Cypher.
Uh-oh.
It's Sister Cypher.
It is Sister Cypher. How come I didn't hear you the first time?
Because I was using the camera as a microphone instead of the microphone as a microphone.
Shout out to the bartender. Yeah.
Struck again.
That's what happens.
It's another. How is everybody doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
Spring is in the air.
Yes,
Spring
it
is in the air. Yes.
I'm
love it.
excited minus my throat.
I know. Allergies.
Who got allergies here? Who suffers from that?
Well, shoot,
Cornelius
I
is
think
a
we
little-
all suffer.
I never knew I had allergies until I moved to Georgia. I promise you.
I'm with you.
I've never
I'm with you, too.
seen pollen until I moved to Georgia. I've never had these. Every year, I think I'm dying.
So they don't have trees in New York or Chicago.
They have
the
it,
pollen is
but
serious in Georgia.
It's something on
different.
50.
It's different.
Every year,
Pollen
I go
is
to the
steroids.
doctor thinking I got something.
Cornelius, in New York and Chicago, they're allergic to people.
Wow, you see how she do?
Makes sense.
You see that?
Not wrong
Hirsch,
about
you
that.
see that?
She
Right.
ain't wrong.
Makes sense.
She ain't wrong. There's too many of us. And it's kind of like you walk and be like,
Yeah, there's like Yeezy and
come on.
R.
Mo.
Kelly and sorry.
I wasn't going on that level.
African Bambaataa.
No, see, that's why you cannot
You got to
go with
bounce it
Syfe.
around.
Okay, I was with Syfe
Yeah.
for
No.
a
I
minute.
I love everybody. I'm sorry.
She just ruined that whole feeling.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Again, this is the Kiss Radio Show. Spring is in the air,
Yes.
which brings pollen, love,
and Aries season. Aries.
and
It brings-
high water bills for car washes, clothes.
Yeah.
Bunny rabbits.
Bunny rabbits.
High water bills for bunny rabbits?
No, but
Water
that's-
bills.
Period.
What?
Yeah.
But you said bunnies. You said
Yeah,
bunny. Is bunny season?
Easter?
Easter.
Oh, I thought that was a sign of fertility.
It is.
It is that as well.
It is.
Okay. Well,
No babies. No babies.
well, I don't know. We haven't had Cypher segment yet, so we don't know what to talk
Oh, right.
I feel a situation coming on because of her little segment, which brings me to the topic of the day, because we need to find out some things,
Okay.
right?
What?
New or old? Uh-oh. There we go. New or old? What do you expect out of your partner to take responsibility in a
Wait.
relationship?
You said, wait,
New or old?
new or old relationship? Like, break that down. What do you
Right.
mean?
So, new relationship, you don't know the person from Adam, you getting to know this person. What are your expectations? Right? And for a seasoned relationship, let me say seasoned, you got some years in. Do your expectations change or are they the same? Shout out to Leon Rogers. What's up, bro? Make you think about it, right?
Nope.
No, you know? Because, like,
Trying to figure this whole question topic of the day out. That's what I'm.
okay, so expectations. One person has kids, the other one doesn't. Do you expect your partner to step in and discipline them when needed? You know what I'm saying? Or, and this is big on some issues that are common in relationships that are new. Do you expect to take over your partner's bills? You've been paying them all this long. Rent, utilities, car, food, all that stuff. Now you got somebody that you're dating. Should this person be paying for stuff that you've been taking care of for this entire time?
So this is extremely complicated yet simple question.
It is. 'Cause it's individualized if you think about it, because everybody's needs are different.
And that's the thing about that question.
Yeah, this is not no general statement.
Yeah, like the expectations, of course, are going to change as you progress.
Yeah.
Some things are just organic. You can't anticipate even knowing to have an expectation, right?
But we're talking about dating in 2022. You got some people, expectations. Cornelius, new homeowner, right? He is elated right now. He's in his basking in the
glory,
in his accomplishments and everything. Yeah. He meets somebody. She expects to move in with him.
Oh, that's a negative already.
Now, his answer...
She can't even expect that.
Some do.
What?
We're talking about dating in 2022. You got some people, well, you know what? You got a house. I need some place to live. You my man now.
I think that's more like dating in like the 1800s. Like that's what that was an expectation.
Yeah, you can't.
I shall move in with you, sir, since you will be my man.
Right.
You expect me to move in with you, say? You're going to be my lead. I shall move in with you, sir.
Cornelius' face is...
Cornelius like,
but
what?
I think that is like, certain things have a time limit or age limit for certain things.
Okay.
If you've been dating a while and the person buys a home, then y'all had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? And like, what are y'all plans to? Have y'all plan to be married? If y'all, starting out. If you have small kids, that's a conversation you have. How long y'all been dating? If we just been dating a year and I got small kids, no, I don't expect you to do any of that stuff. Are we together? Are we working on marriage? Then are we looking for that to be one? Then you had the conversation about disciplining the kids. But we just dating, that's not a conversation we have about you disciplining my kids. My kids are older. Oh, yeah, I'm going to discipline. No, we ain't having a conversation. Mm-hmm. We're not, because we're not at that level. Like, that's a different door you got to enter in.
I agree. And and just based off what Cornelius said, the difference could be similar situation, but it could just be one thing to change. Cornelius has older children. Mm-hmm. Cypher doesn't.
They're younger children.
They're younger children. Same difference where you would think, in Cornelius' situation, his kids would take less discipline because he's already structured that. Cypher is still molding that, right? Same scenario, different categories in life. Do you still expect that partner to be like, stop that? But there's no attachment to me. That I'm not their father.
Yeah, I think I have to agree. Really, I agree with you, Corner, and I know that's very rare. But I I do agree with him because it really depends upon where you are in the relationship. And even if the kids are older, like Cornelius' kids are still under 21, right? So they could still, even though he put a structure in place.
They still need discipline.
Let's just say they are a little unruly, right? But like he said, the key is if we are not at that level of where we going with our relationship, then I don't need to deal with that. That's something that he deals with, right? So I really do believe it's where you are in your relationship.
Like I totally agree. So like with me, I'm kind of split right down the middle. My oldest is 23 and my youngest is 15. I have an adult and then I have a junior in high school.
Yeah.
But both my girls are similar to Cornelius' kids. They're already got their structure. They already have their mindset. Do they have some discipline? Yes, but not when they were like 2.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's different level.
It's different level.
Yeah.
So, but you have people walking in saying, all right, you my man now. I need diapers. You my man, you got to pay for it. Wait a minute.
I think that you should not have those type of expectations.
Yeah, that's, you do yourself a disservice when you have expectations when you put out on a person or a situation and they're really not warranted.
You have to have expectations of yourself. And at the end of the day, you need to be able to handle your own stuff. And if you cannot, you can ask for help, but you shouldn't expect or demand somebody.
You my man, so you got to pay my bill?
Yeah, nah.
I how was you paying your bills before you got with me?
Cornelius, I know you've been.
I've been in a situation. I mean, I've heard about situations. I know
every man
that
has.
And
And
men
I've
and
met
women too.
I met plenty of women that'll say that. I mean, that have said that.
That said what?
That is their line. That if we together, your
we go.
job as a man is expected to do these things. Right?
Be the man.
And I know too many men that also just take as much as they can. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what that is.
But you won't see men tell you to take responsibilities for other stuff.
What you mean?
They got 5 kids. You had none. Cypher, I gotta go. I'm gonna hang out with Cornelius. You need to watch the kids.
You said you don't see men doing it?
Men, now, I
Is that
think
what you
men
just said?
may have done that.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't
I haven't
exist.
seen. Okay, I mean, I haven't.
Yeah,
personally
and
experienced it.
prevalently as well. I mean, don't forget that the numbers for men and women are very different. Do you know what I mean? As far as the amount of women there are and the amount
Versus
of men.
men. More women than men.
Exactly.
So think about the scenarios.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm
That's
just
all I'm
saying that
saying.
it's both ways.
No, I get
It's
it.
certainly not.
But I don't think it's a 50-50. I mean, I don't think it's one-sided, but I do hear
It's not that
more women make the statements about what they expect the guy to
Expectation
do.
is
So
for
what
the
do
man.
Now, I don't really
expect
hear
from him?
I don't really hear guys saying I expect a woman to take care of me. I don't hear those guys. I don't hear those guys
Because
saying
they
those.
don't say it, they just do it.
So I'm not hearing those. I mean, I do know situations where you hear about a lady saying how this guy, she want to help this guy do his dream, so he's living off of her. I've heard those stories. That happens all the time. But to make that demand that what women were saying, no, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pay my bills. When we together, you're supposed to make sure my rent is paid. You're supposed to pay my light. See, that stuff right there, you're supposed to make sure my nails are done. See, that stuff is being told to guys early on in a relationship, in dating, in conversation. That is told to guys. The other part, like you said, guys are just taking advantage of women. They're not going to say, I demand this. Women are coming out sometimes and saying what they demand.
Isn't that awesome, though? You know exactly where she is and where she stands and what she
it's
wants from
not
the
awesome.
beginning.
Well,
And
then
that
you just leave her
allows
alone.
Yeah,
But that allows you to walk
leave
away.
Them alone, walk away.
No,
it's kind of nice. To know that.
I wouldn't.
It is so nice to, like, when you getting to know her and then all of a sudden she hits you with, like, y'all say, we are committed to each other. Well, now that we're committed, this is what you have to do. Well, then I done got committed to this thing, and now you done flipped it on me. You done hit me with these hidden fees.
Yeah.
The hidden fees.
It is never too late
It's
to
hidden
walk
fees.
away.
That is perfect.
It's the hidden fees. Oh, I didn't know I had to.
Well, you know what? Now this is all
I got
making
your rent
sense.
and
This
my
is all
rent, too.
making sense to me because when you're on a dating scene, when being on a dating scene is first of all is very hard, right?
Yes.
So now I'm understanding why the men that I was meeting would come at me with I'll take, I get your nails and stuff done for you, and I'll do, like, just coming at me, letting me know what they will do for me, and I would say, like, wait a minute, you don't have to do that. Like, let me get to know you. Now I see, because a lot of women are out there just saying, you got to do this and you got to do this for me, and I guess a lot of men feel like, let me say this is what I'm going to do for her up front, so
understand, Mo. You got a different caliber of men out there. You got some that the only way that they'll get a certain caliber of women if they open up their pockets, right? And because of their experience, and like Cornelius was saying, this is where the conversation was led to understand. You have to be able to take care of these things for me to even consider of me being your woman. So you're subliminally training us and telling us, in order to be with a Cypher or a Mo, I gotta cash out.
And I've been doing this wrong, yo. I need to learn some lessons. Can you introduce me to these chicks?
I didn't say it was right, because this is the thing. I've seen it happen, but those relationships last probably 2.5 seconds.
Right. That's not longevity. There's no longevity in that.
But you know what? We're going to have a continued conversation with this topic.
Yeah.
And then we're going to also, and I'm quite sure Cypher's got something on the table for us to talk about.
Something spicy.
In the confessions. Yeah. All right. This is the Kiss Radio Show Live. I'm your boy, Core DJ Hershey.
Your boy, Cornelius George.
And your girl, Mo Diva.
And it's your woman, Sister Cypher.
Okay. She's setting the standard.
She's
all right.
We'll be back.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented? Cause I'm black. Why you so amazing? Cause I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way. And your 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live here on Fubu Radio. We are again here having a great spirited conversation.
Always.
I love it because guess what? That's all we do here. Right?
Have spirited conversation.
That's all we do here.
Yes.
Speaking of spirited conversation, here we go. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in this room. Yes. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. I find you so sexy.
Oh.
You're looking at me.
Yeah.
And I want you
to tell all your damn business.
Exactly. And these are your confessions by Sister Cypher.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for that highly strange and awkward introduction. I have a Mo over here on my right, rotating counterclockwise on her chesticles.
Okay.
Hershey over there breathing hard, but no, all right, it's time for the confession. So I have a question because this is a question that I think a lot of people get confused about, and it changes, especially after the first, second, and third time it happens. But should you move in together before marriage? Is this something that needs to happen to have a successful marriage so that you really get to know how someone is acting?
I think I should omit myself from this conversation.
You should go.
Nobody's omitted. Everybody's going to go through the confession.
And I think you should go first.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put it out there.
I think we should preface by stating whether we've been married or not.
Okay.
And how many times.
No.
Okay, if you don't want to do that, we already know that it's been more than once for you. But if you do want to do that.
Some people are trying to forget.
Golly. You ain't got to do all that. Just answer the question. Don't be. She want to put all this information out there.
Because I think that it matters. If you've never been married before, you have a specific...
Okay, fine, Saif.
Who's been married? Raise your hand.
God.
So the two guys been married. All right. So this is going to be an interesting conversation.
This is going to be very interesting.
You should go first. We should hear from them because they have never been married.
I think you're right.
I think that's the way to go. There we go, Mo. You haven't been married. So this
Wait, did they just try to bully us?
That ain't bullying. I mean, could you ask us?
This is strategic.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Since it was your segment, you go.
You go first because we want to know what you think.
Well,
and don't lick the mic.
I'm not going to lick the mic. Whoa, hello. Shout out. It's pre-Aries season. Okay, so I've never been married, but I did live. I did have a live-in before marriage.
What was it, a nursing home?
All right. That's what we
You had a
roommate?
live-in. What does
You
that
had a
mean?
roommate? What was it?
Good Lord.
Y'all
My
lived
boyfriend,
together?
we lived together.
Okay, so just say that. I had a live-in. What the hell was that? I had a live-in.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
I had a border.
It's so listen, you call it what you want, dude.
Go ahead, Mo.
So I'm just saying, okay. So I did live together with my boyfriend, and
For how long?
How long did we live together? Maybe about like I don't know, like 3 years.
Allegedly. There we go.
Like 3 years. And I I mean, it did work out. I mean, we broke up for other reasons, but I mean, it can be good. I don't know.
Cypher, go.
Go, Cypher.
See, that's why I wanted to go first. I wanted to go first. 'Cause this is going to be paid.
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
You should totally move in together before marriage. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
but why?
Is there a reason why?
No, wait. So you met and you had your individual places. But once you start officially saying that it's you two, you should move in together.
No.
Not necessarily at that exact time, but yeah, eventually you guys should before you decide to get married.
Okay.
You should.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to get a timeline together.
So let's say you become engaged, right? Okay, maybe that's a good time.
Okay.
Right there.
I give you that.
Engaged is good.
And then it's even better if you're abstinent during that time.
While you're engaged?
And living together so that you... No, I'm teasing. I'm just saying.
You was about to get the Cypher.
Wait a minute. What? Maybe.
We've been dating
Once
this
we
long.
yeah, but let's be abstinent until we get married. I don't believe that, but it sounded good.
No.
Thank you. It did sound really good.
No, this is the thing. And this is purely off of the expectations of myself.
Okay.
Knowledge of the married men.
Knowledge of the married men. Yeah.
More weight than ours.
And used to be minister.
Really?
The thing is, yes, I was minister for like 10 years.
What?
Technically, I'm still registered as a minister in the state of Illinois.
You mean you can marry me if I wanted to get married?
Yes, I could.
I cannot wait till we talk about this.
So now this is the thing. So it's either you're abstinent or you're not. There's not a...
You can be
What's
abstinent
that?
and slip up.
What's that? There's not a what? What is that?
It's not a okay.
Flip flopping? You can't flip flop.
And it's only because it's going to mentally distract you. So what's the whole point of abstinence?
I think it's a silly thing, personally. Sorry.
Okay. So
You
Control
would,
you.
Safe.
I'm just saying, to control you, if we look at the history of...
it's not a controlling factor.
You're nasty.
Really? So why are nuns made to abstain? It's to control them and make sure that they're not distracted and make sure that they're...
How did nuns get into this?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Because they...
You're reaching now.
I feel like we're talking from
You need a ladder.
religious... Are we talking from a religious standpoint? And if not, then I'll shut up.
Well, no. So it goes both ways. The whole point of abstinence is purely purity, one. And we know that can confuse a whole different situation. You can meet the whole... Prime example. I was in a situation where the relationship was fine. All up until we got intimate with each other. And then all of a sudden, there were expectations dropped because I was effing her.
The expectation
Oh,
dropped.
it changed.
It changed.
Once you
went
introduce
from
intimacy.
just test driving.
But now that we
Because she gave herself to you. Yeah, you guys had soul
But hold on. It takes two.
It is different for women.
No,
You
it's
know
not.
that.
It's
You know
not.
that.
It is not. It is not. I'm sorry. I ain't doing that.
But you
We're
know
not doing
that.
You
It
didn't read the
takes
fine
two.
print. You got
It's
hidden
different.
fees.
Right. Hidden fees. It takes you, the man, enter the woman, and the woman giving herself to the man for it to happen. Both of y'all. Fitty. It ain't just because I got some.
He gonna win this one. Did you see the intensity in his face?
I saw the
No,
intensity.
No, because the thing is that women will sit there and campaign independency and equalness all across the board, and when they have certain situations, they will only want to read a section, and then, like Cornelia said, hit you with the hidden fees and the fine print.
I think what Mo was trying to say, though, is that there is a difference between being a receiver. I mean, even just the way.
Oh my God.
But it has to do with our personalities. There are distinct differences. Not to say it doesn't take two to tango, and that you don't both feel a particular way, but there are differences.
So you're saying men have no feelings?
No, that's not what we said. We just talking about in the
She's the
process of
prize.
the intimacy.
And that's what it was. She's the prize.
The men deposit, the women receive.
So Mo, do you notice how the two married people are like extremely jaded and angry?
Not jaded.
Yeah, you sound a little tense.
You ain't asked me my opinion yet because
They sound a little tense.
Yeah.
Well,
we do.
No,
You
there
have
is
feelings.
no jade here at all.
No, there was jade here.
Okay, there's jade. There's jade. I don't have any jade. I don't have any jade.
What was that comment she made? What was
Well, that comment is because based upon everything in society has said, because who asks whom to marry? The guy has to ask the woman to be his bride.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, but he asked her to be the bride. So she is, quote unquote, seen as the prize. That's how society has set it up. I mean, we just got to look at for what it is.
No, but that's not the only thing that happens
No,
there.
but-
That's not accurate. That's not how society has set it up.
That is exactly how society has set it
No,
up.
because the man is also the prize, right? Like,
Okay,
if we go
yes.
to the history of how marriage and companionship has come together, that's just not the truth.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it from, and again, coming from married men. When it comes to engagement, who gets the bigger ring?
Who gets the ring at all?
First.
He gets the wedding band.
He gets the
I would
wedding
just
She
like to
gets
say
to-
that I'm
Wait,
African.
Wait. Hold on. No.
These are not my traditions.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's just
Go
think
ahead.
about it. The whole marriage in itself is designed around the women, the ring, the guest list, the tables, the decoration, the dress, the makeup, the whole where you got to go for the wedding and the honeymoon. All of this stuff is built around what the woman wants, and there's been many a times we've heard women are groomed from birth about being prepared for marriage. What they want, what they need, what kind of man they want, all of that stuff. Men don't really get involved into the marriage aspect until maybe they're early adults years. They ain't even thinking about it because they're trying to get to know themselves, what they want to do.
Because they're allowed to make more money, have all the jobs, do everything that they need to in society, have the upper hand and stand.
Wait a minute, wait.
The
I got
women
it.
who is such a prize and might have the exact same job as the man has to bear the kids, keep them inside of her body, nurture them afterwards, not make as much money, even if they have the exact same job. If we want to break down what society has done to both men and women, it is not as one-sided as you're making it at all.
No, I
we
didn't say
we don't
But
have it.
but
so
you
easy
asked
in
us a
love.
question
You asked
about
us a
marriage. You
specific
asked us a question about marriage, and I agree with everything that you're saying over there. But as far as the topic we're talking about, that stuff you're talking about doesn't fit into what we're talking about because you asked us about marriage, and we're trying to tell you should people move in before they get married, and the two people been married. And my thoughts on it is, if that's what you decide to do individually, you can. If you are a spiritual person, then you're not, because you've been taught up in the spiritual tradition that it is wrong.
To be clear, when you say the spiritual tradition, you're talking
So
about
when you're
Christianity.
yeah. So when if you've been brought up in that spiritual situation community where that has been taught, then you've been taught that premarital sex and living together or quote unquote shacking up is wrong. Right. That is your personal belief. Should you do it? Now, personally, moving in together before you married or after you married does not have anything to do with how long that marriage will last.
Correct.
True.
So if you think that is it, then you're telling yourself a fallacy. It has nothing to do with the divorce rate. So you can move in all day and think you know them, but people are evolving all the time.
Yes.
Your marriage might end though something completely separate than y'all living together 4 or 5 years before y'all got married.
Well,
so we can't even say that part.
What are the
there.
benefits and the negative things then? Maybe I phrased it wrong. Maybe it shouldn't be should you, but what are the benefits and what are the negative?
The only benefit of moving in together is if you're engaged in moving in together or whatever you decide to live together, is for purely financial reasons.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just one thing. Just finances.
Yeah.
If y'all are together and y'all are splitting the bills,
if you're talking
and you coming together, y'all are coming together for what? If I'm at your house halftime, you're at my house halftime, then when we come together, so financial reasons, hey, we're doing it here, we always with each other all the time. Why not cut this in half and we do it this way?
Right. So based off what Cornelia said, cut it in half. The thing is, if I have rent, I have to pay it fully.
Right.
I got groceries. I got my kids. I'm taking my full responsibilities. My car, my clothes, my job, the whole thing.
Right.
If you were not an existent part of my life, I would still have to do that.
Right. Agreed.
Vice versa.
Yes.
If I was not part of your life, you would still have to do that.
Right.
Now, what's supposed to happen is if we move in together, that's supposed to go straight down the middle.
What's supposed to go straight down the middle?
The finances.
The finances.
You talking about all our finances together, or just the rent and the utilities?
Rent utilities.
Well, you rent utilities.
Okay.
I mean, that's
I
what
agree
they're
with
saying.
that.
So
Household necessities go down
right.
the middle.
So
Household,
now, instead
okay.
of paying $2,200 in rent, you're now paying $1,100.
I can go. Okay.
So now that's
I go with that.
supposed to be $1,100 additional that you have to build towards the relationship and your goals for each other.
Okay.
So
I like
I
that.
would strongly I would strongly discourage my son, my nephews, my niece, and my daughter do not move in with somebody if you're not married.
Correct.
Because don't give up your responsibility to let somebody else pay the bills. Don't take your name off the lease. Go ahead and don't do it until you're married. Keep your own spot until you get married, until y'all decide to do that. It's nothing other than that. It's a waste of your own personal time.
Now, you know what? We got to cut it short. We're going to come back because this is a very good conversation.
Yeah,
so we're going to come back with the second segment, and we're going to externate the topic of the day because Cypher, you brought in another one. So we're going to continue. We're going to go back, pay some bills, and we're going to come back and talk about this topic that the two married men.
We don't know what we're talking about.
We have no idea what we're talking about. This is the Kiss Radio Show Live. We'll be back, Fupa Radio.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show Live. Your music, your way.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show Live here. Fuba Radio. This is a good topic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
perfect.
Man.
And
Very,
you know
very
what?
good.
And what I really
You shack up.
What I really like about the topic is the demographic that is in the room to have this conversation. You got two single women, technically single. You got one royally single woman, one in a relationship, got a whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you have two used to be married men with a family. So, Cypher, just for listeners' sake, what was your question again? Because we're going to continue this and pick up where we left off.
Should you move in together before marriage? Should a couple move in together before they get married?
And Cornelius and I, as fathers, we both say the same thing. No.
And
Keep yours separate. Keep yours separate.
If you 55, 65, go on and move in. You ain't got much time on earth anyway. Move in and save them bills, man. The older you get, the more that stuff does not matter.
And
he's right though.
The older you get, the older you get, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You 60 years old, what you talking about? We can't shack up. Man, you gonna be quiet. We about
now. This is the additional thing. This is what my mindset is. Is when I was old enough to start dating and knowing that I wanted to be in a relationship and then have kids. It's different. My mindset changed. So I'm trying to build something. So I know I'm not going to be here forever. My whole point is to leave a legacy, leave something for my kids to build on so they can have a great life going forward. Mm-hmm. So when you're investing in things and you got money that's building, if you got property, if you got your education, your knowledge, your experience and your just being present in your kid's life, those are things that will continue on after you leave. Now, if you bring somebody in your life that disturbs that, how are you building a family? How are you going to build the next generation when you're not thinking this far in advance? And this is where adulthood kicks in. It's not even about being selfish or, well, this is not what I want. Okay, that's fine. If that's not what you want, this is something you need to tell me from the beginning because this is what I want. And if you don't want it, we don't mesh. So let's not waste time of trying to figure this out.
And even if you say you want it, you change your mind, I still have the right to get out. Because everybody has the right to change their mind.
Oh, yeah.
That part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have the right to change your mind.
Without judgment.
Yeah, you have the right to change your mind.
Or just, you trying to set off a bomb to explode this thing so you can't grow because all of a sudden. If
you young, go ahead and do the idealistic thing. Trust me, don't move in, get your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Until y'all decide this is what y'all want.
Yeah.
Well, I tell young people all the time, don't even really get serious until you finish your education, you get your house, you have your own car. Like, those 3 things need to happen because everything else is a distraction. Doesn't mean don't date. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be with somebody, but have those things in place, because what I have noticed is what you guys are talking about. You guys just said that the only benefit of moving in before marriage is finances. But I feel that there are many more benefits or possible benefits that could happen from that.
Okay, let's hear them.
There should be, but what had happened was.
I want to hear them because I want to hear what the benefits are.
I know where she's going, but
I don't know. I don't know where you're going.
Well, no,
because it's not all about just having access to sex. Like,
I'm asking, what are the other benefits to moving in together?
I mean, first of all, you're supposed to be able to get to know the person.
And to me, that's more important than everything.
It's
right?
supposed to be, but that's not what happens.
But you do get to know a person if you are living with them on a continuous basis. Yeah, you're going to see things. You get to see.
I get it, but how do you get to know a person when you got one person dictating on how everything should go?
But this is just this is a specific scenario that has nothing to do with the question, because there could be many different scenarios with the question, right?
Right.
Please explain to me what you just said, how that was a benefit of moving in together. I get to know you.
Well, in my experience, people say all types of things.
Okay.
And you do not know until you know. Sometimes people don't even know what they're doing, and you notice it because you watch the habits, you watch the patterns. Let's say somebody is irresponsible with money. They don't really know that, right? It's not like they're lying to you, but you notice that whenever they get bread, if they blow it, they really don't save it, they don't put it in the right place. And it's not them lying to you. They just really are irresponsible, and that's how they've been. Now you get to see, and you know, and you can figure out
Can't you determine that, though, if you're dating the person and they always paying for y'all to go out somewhere all the time? Can't you be like, hey, hold on.
You can't.
But can't you go, hey, you should ask that question.
Absolutely.
Some of the things I think some of the things we just choose not to look at and see. Yeah. I agree with you. Some things I'm not going to know about you. I'm not going to know certain things about your cleaning habits. But if I'm dating and I'm at your house and you're at my house, I'm still going to know that without you moving into my place.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait. So I'm still going to know it. No, in defense for both of them, yes. But now this is how the domino effect happens.
There it is.
There it is.
This is how it works. In Cornelia's scenario, you in 2 separate residences, right?
Uh-huh.
The man's always paying for something, right? What usually happens when you pay Paul to take care of Peter? You're taking it from somewhere else.
Right. Taking it from another pot.
If you live in the same house, you're seeing where that money came
from. There
from.
you go.
But if you're in a separate house, you don't
might
know
not
what
know.
However, you can still find the same answer. You can still find it, but you won't see the residual effects of all of that.
Do you know how many people I've dated that I thought were balling? Because that's what they presented, right? They're paying for everything. They're doing all these things the way they're talking, and you can be like, no, and they'll be like, no, got this, and then you realize, whoa.
Now
that one night when you spent $1,000,
you really didn't have it.
You didn't pay rent the next week.
But my thing is, don't be concerned about my finances once we move in, because if anybody that I've dated or wanted to date, when we get to a certain place, I'm letting you know we're gonna be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't got it, or this whole image that we got to uphold. I want to know about your spending. I want to know those things. That hey, let's invite me over to cook.
But Cornelius, you are painfully honest.
But
that's who you are. That's not most people.
But even my circle of friends of guys that I grew up with, we've all the same. I mean, all 13 of us are the same way. We're not playing that game. It's like, hold on. If I'm gonna choose you to move in to be my significant other, then you got to be the person that's going to help build it here. If we always got to go and I got to pay, that let me know now that you don't really care about me, the person. You care about the image that what I can do for you.
But once again, this keeps coming down to finances. There are other
So don't move in together until
there
you
are
made ready
other
to marry.
benefits to living together before you put a ring.
I can sum this all up.
What are they?
I can sum
you
this
name
all.
one. I want to hear the rest of them.
Wait, I can sum this all up. Kendrick Lamar. There's levels to this.
Absolutely.
So,
what are the other benefits? I would like to hear
it
these
is.
2 other benefits of moving in together ahead of time. Not the is not a benefit.
Yo, you ain't gonna disrespect me.
Is
okay?
not a benefit.
Okay. So let me show you how I do in my house.
Well, show me your house.
Okay, so cleanliness is something.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, a lot of times people clean up everything before they come in, or pet peeves that you don't even know you have, and then all of a sudden this person is living with you and you're noticing them over and over and over again. The main one that kind of encompasses them all is what her said. Really, truly getting to know somebody, and not just from what they say and what they present, but what you see from continuous action, from habits. Right? And this can help you. This can, instead of it just coming at you all hard and crazy.
Then you take time to really get to know that person.
Well, of course.
Without you can do that without moving in. I mean, you really can.
You can. You'll find out about that person because if you think about this, you got 2 separate homes. Let's do this. This week, hang with me. Next week, hang with you. Use your house as the summer home one weekend. Use the other house as the summer home at the weekend. You'll be able to find this out in your 2 separate spaces. But it all comes down to what you were kind of saying, what you were displaying is the honesty of it all, right? If you're going to be your authentic self, if you're going to be that dirty person, you're going to see it.
Oh, yeah.
You can only hold up that charade for so long.
If you're going to be that person that can't handle their financial self, you're going to see it. There was so many times in a long relationship I was like, hey, let's go on. Well, no, she offered, we need to go on a trip. Okay, let's go. This is how much it was. Well, I ain't got it.
But then we ain't going.
How are you going to ask for it and not contribute?
And if you got kids, that brings a whole other situation in. You might be able to tolerate them for hours at a time, but maybe not for weeks or months. I mean, there's so many benefits to getting to know somebody, and no, you do not have to move in with them, but it's not horrible. The only positive thing of living with somebody is finances? Nah, son. There are many positive
So we're
things.
talking about 2022.
At a certain age, I mean, that's it. But
you're talking about 2022.
Make sure you have your own. I'll tell my son that. I'll tell my daughter that.
Yes.
Make sure you got you, because moving in with somebody, you have no other legal recourse. Think about it. You gonna give up. If my daughter moves in with a guy, I mean, he's paying all the bills. She has nothing there, so he can put her out whenever. No, make sure you got your but make sure you get your own. My son, make sure you get your own.
It really depends.
And my son, hey, homie, you own what you have. You ain't got to know. Don't live them. If they not your spouse, they not living off of you.
And then, not to be funny, what you're saying is very true. If you have your own, you respect your own even more, right? So now you have certain expectations of what the other person should have and what they should
it's
do.
mine, and
You know what I mean? That was my mistake coming up.
If you ain't got it, then damn it.
So that didn't have
key point. If you go get an apartment or you go lease some property, the one that's going to be the primary is the leasee. The one that has the option to opt out is an occupant. Because the occupant has no legal stance on that property that you are leasing or renting. You have no say-so.
And they can leave.
And they can leave at any given time. Now, if you're both a leasee.
In Georgia, sorry.
No, this is all around.
Okay.
Now, as a leasee, if you're both on it, you're both responsible. So now it comes down to who can keep the property. Because, when you go in, you got to show proof of income, right?
Yeah. Right.
You get, this apartment is $1,500. Y'all got to at least make $3,000 to qualify. Both of y'all need to show that y'all have at least $3,000 of income.
Right.
So if both of y'all go into it and you both listed as a
makes
leasee,
it easy. Yeah.
It's supposed
I'm saying
to.
two
Legal
people
responsibility.
coming together with only making $3,000, nothing.
That is very disrespectful to a whole country that is suffering COVID, not making that much money. All
Everybody ain't
big
balling to have
baller,
full cars.
Down girl. Down girl. Down girl.
Woo-woo.
By the way, 80% of this country lives underneath that amount of money, Mo. I just want you to know that.
Down girl. Down girl.
This Aries season, back off. Back off.
You just put
Cornelius.
a bunch of Aries
Cat
people
fight.
in the streets.
Cat fight.
Look.
All right, ladies. Here we go. Let's bring it home.
30,000 is nothing. Well, that's a lot.
I said 3,000.
Ladies, the whole point of this topic was to bring something to the table.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, allegedly, that's what's supposed to happen. Realistically, it doesn't always happen. You got one person that says, I will, but when it's time to get this started, you got one person that'll back out. But wait a minute, you said you would bring in $1,100 to pay half on this mortgage.
See, that's a person's character that's coming out.
But it still doesn't make it right. So now,
no, it doesn't make it right.
But now you put all of that on one person.
Yeah, and
right?
that's rough.
When
That's
you came
tough.
in saying,
So,
moral of the story.
listen, poverty level. The poverty. I mean, 'cause what Mo made, she said $3,000 between two people. If you made $22,000 a year as an individual, that's like $1,200 a month, if not a little more than that. So that is a lot of people are in the poverty level. So two people bringing home $3,000 a month is still.
No, not bringing it a month. I'm saying between the two people coming up.
I know.
With 3,000.
I know that is still.
No, we're just talking
Well, I'm
about
just thankful for being
but
blessed.
21,000 is what they consider at the poverty. You got a kid, if you're a single parent with a kid, that's considered poverty. 21,000 a year.
Yeah, with a kid. Yeah, I can see.
But
that.
that's so. Think about it. You talking about that's 21,000. That ain't but 1,200 a month.
And you got to really think about
So
it.
that's even if you single, you making 121. You making 2,100 a month, and that's 21,000.
And you still can't afford that by yourself in this city.
And
Like
yeah,
in
it's
Atlanta, there
tough.
isn't even a single apartment. That
most
is that
one bedrooms
amount.
are going for like $1,700.
So you still can't.
So
even
you can't
to live
afford
in
where
your
you
own
staying
place by
at.
yourself.
Mo, I'm
So,
telling
Mo,
you.
I just want you to have a realistic view of how most people are living.
Educators, I mean, the base pay of teachers is 36,000. Mo.
36,000.
36,000 the base pay for teachers with a bachelor's degree.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have a just for those www.usajobs.gov. When I tell you the government has crazy jobs right now, get on board. All I'm saying is www.usajobs.gov.
But you
all
gotta be
kind of
vaccinated.
positions out there. Listen, it's what you do. All right. That's all.
Thank y'all. So, moral of the story is everything is not black and white. So it's based off of individual experiences, different individual level of education and knowledge. So you don't know what one person can bring to a table without experiencing. So that being said, Cornelius, myself, Cypher, Mo, we got different views on how things should be run.
Yes.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Cypher ain't writing my check, and I ain't writing Cypher's check.
Right.
So the thing is if you're fine with it, kudos.
You like it, I love it.
We're also not getting married, right?
There it is.
Right.
But now
Right.
the next question is okay, in order for us to get married, what needs to be done?
Amen. Right
Okay.
there.
Do we have to make more money? Yes. Let's put ourselves in position to make more money. Now, this is the other thing, and I've experienced this. All right, what do you need in order to make more money? Well, hon, I need to get my degree in this. I need to get this, so now I won't have a cap on my salary in order to build it. Okay,
Just
fine.
help make myself more marketable.
And she asked the same question to me. I say the same thing. Great. All right. So you start getting your education first. I'll support and bunker down the family as long as I can so you can get your degree. You can do that. And then you can start your career and everything starts building. And then once you start, it's my turn.
Right.
Now I go do my thing, school and everything. The experience I had, I supported one to get to the level where she wanted. Now she got it. She gone.
Deuces.
And see, that's what's
Gone.
jacked up.
And it's like, and now you playing boss B.
Yeah, that's
Like you
That's
like you got
unfortunate.
on this level by yourself. Got it.
yeah, that's unfortunate when you're in a relationship and you
Pride
decide to
happens
help
before
each
the
other
fall.
out, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and then the relationship goes kaplooey and then somebody, you know, doesn't win.
Fortunately, I've never left myself totally exposed. So, all good.
Yeah.
Safe?
These are my confessions.
Thank you for that segment again.
Yeah.
We had to bring the outro again. We're going to close out this Kiss Radio Show Live. Go ahead, start with your confessions.
You closed. You
Cypher
started out.
Your confessional closing.
I would say that I completely agree with Cornelius. Make sure that you before you get into any permanent situation that you have your own, so that you understand what it takes to have that and take care of it, and you have particular expectations for other people who might not be able to match you in that same space. So I totally agree with him there. So have your own, and for all you young people out there, man, get your education, get your home, and get your car before you get super duper duper serious with anybody. Date, have fun. Yeah.
All right, safe. Good topic.
Yeah.
Mo.
Yeah. Don't let six. I'm
What?
sorry.
Don't let
Sex or six.
Don't let society dictate your relationship.
Stay away from the
You
S words.
and your partner or your person to be create your own playbook and do what makes both of you happy. It doesn't matter if both of you guys want to wear a ring. You both wear the ring. If you both want to go shopping together for your outfits, go shopping together for your outfits. Do what makes you happy. That's all. Because that's how your girl Modiva rides.
Okay.
Aries season.
Cornelius, top that.
Top that.
Top it.
Experience is the best teacher. Everybody here has been speaking from things that they have experienced. And so with experience comes wisdom. And so younger people, make sure you are doing the things you need to do and that you really understand what this life is about. So it's all about what most said, make sure you do what makes you happy, make sure you have your own stuff. Yeah. Make sure you're doing the things that you need to do. And then when you're choosing a partner, make sure that they can evolve with you as you keep changing as a person, because you're not the same person you were at 18.
Get better together.
Love it.
So keep evolving.
Get better at being better.
Okay. I like it.
Top that.
That was very, you top that, Hersh.
Look, he done cleared up his throat and sat up in his seat.
Is that the Buddha?
You don't have to learn a lesson from your own experience.
Amen. Amen.
Like
any of these in this room, they could experience something and learn it, and I could sit here and Mo could be like, Hersh, we gotta talk, and she gives me details and whatever, and I'm like, damn. Note to self. More. So you don't have to learn a lesson from your own experience, and be aware of your domino effect. This is the Kiss Radio Show Live. I'm your boy, Core DJ Hersh.
Your boy, Cornelius George.
And your girl, Modiva.
That's the Kiss Radio Show Live.
And Sister Cypher's here too.
Oh, yeah. You are here. I forgot. We love y'all.
Peace out.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Because I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Because I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.
Yeah, don't slip and fall into the trap. No Atlanta rap. This is Darwinism. You go extinct if you can't adapt. We could go hand to hand or we can let the hammer clap. Choose your own ending like the Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
You out your veranda, catch you slipping like bananas in front of your girl Amanda from Guyana, and I used to jam her. Home court advantage, my NPC is my canvas. I flow liquid like I'm from Atlantis. Lights, camera.
God damn it. Na the bandits vanish. I'm famished. You amateurs all get ate up like salmon. A can of spam and a ham and a sandwich. Brandish my weapon and manage to damage with verses and stanzas. My grammar sets a standards on campus.
It's the man we all know. Bobby speed it up. I return the ball slow, dripping from the feet on up to the torso. Teleport, no auto. On my own wave. Get a snorkel. Keep it jaw closed.
Also, you all flow awful. Forgo your chain for your leaking Bordeaux from the corn row. Gaping like a Colombian born foreign hoe on all fours doing.
What? You mentally gone, bro. That's this you on, yo. Please avoid from here on smoke, hair on flow, gear on coke, like we're on opioids. These Queens boys destroy. Clear, done,
the return of the
diabolical duo.
Kudos to my haters, I'm waving at you from Pluto.
It's the return of the undisputed numero uno.
I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know.
It's the return of the music from the Jeeps to the Tudos.
You don't want no smoke, you pseudo rappers is cool.
It's the return of the boom bat black hoodie.
Shoot. Back with the back
and forth back on a bullet shoot.
Yo, Kwam, come to think of it, my pen game is insane.
Bob, I hover over rappers, never in lanes. I've been flamed.
Same, Mac in 10 dames, this pimp game been
Going
in
for
brain.
the wins, all in vain. Dispense pain, give in,
I
man.
was sick with the simile since you were sipping Similac.
I flip a track, spit a rap, consider crack. Yes, you
You'll
this
get
whack.
fried to a fricassee if we were spitting tip
Don't
and
play
tap.
no games, this ain't pity pat. I pity that your piece look like a kitty cat.
Give me that, the mic is mine. It's like the clash of the titans, lightning striking while I write this rhyme. We got the city back, it's right on time. I'll make you dash like a hyphen if you biting at a spike and
Yeah,
dime.
this kid thought his life was fine till they dropped the dime. Check his timeline, saw his wife was mine. Piped it from behind. I'm never inclined to dine on that swine. Time to weed up till like to come rewind.
It's the return of the
diabolical duo.
Kudos to my haters, I'm waving at you from Pluto.
It's the return of the undisputed numero uno.
I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know.
It's the
Return
Trump
of the
music from the Jeeps to the Tudos.
You don't want no smoke, you pseudo rappers is cool.
It's the return of the boom bat black hoodie.
Back with the back
and forth back on a bullet shoot.
TP, look, they get it, how they live it. Yeah, they live it, how they get it. Boo boo radio, keep it spinning. And if you like it, you should listen. But don't bite what they inventing unless you finna call for what percentage. Now you tripping off that vision. Treat this music like religion. I told you we don't stop. DJ Hershey, let it bang at the side. Want a music revolution? Yeah, you've come to the right spot. Oh, you wanna bubble with the beat? This Boo boo radio, Atlanta family. Cornelius gon' call them up. Y'all been knowing this for a while. Quit playing like you don't know. Turn the volume up real loud. You gotta feel it when it's that dope. You know you rockin' with the best right now. This is FUBU Radio, so don't you dare touch the dial. We slow. What you listening to is Radio. You should already know.
That's right. You heard what she said. Where we at? FUBU Radio.
Yeah.
It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Here for another show.
What? For a show?
The show.
Show.
It's the weekend takeover. We bombing people when we're here with all these topics.
All right.
That's what I was talking about, Cypher. Your face just went somewhere else.
And I'm Cornelius George.
And I'm your girl, Mo Diva.
Just sad about Russia. And I'm your girl, Sister Cypher.
That's not what we were talking about.
I know.
Okay.
We're sad about Russia. Yeah.
Bombing. He just used the word bombing, and it made me think about bombing, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Choice of words should have said something.
Jimmy Craig Corn.
I'm just sensitive.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Good. Mo's good.
Yes.
Cypher good.
I am so excited and feeling so good. Because actually seeing you guys just giving me life and giving me energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell y'all my good news?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I have a few things, but I got my car back. So remember it was
Yay.
stolen out of my yard? I just got that back on a little while ago, which is totally awesome. Okay. And I won my first 2 tennis matches.
Yay!
I've been losing forever, and I'm finally winning.
You finally can play. Yay!
So you're not in last place again? You're not last again. You're not last anymore.
I'm not last anymore. I might probably still last, but I won 2 matches.
At least you won. Okay.
How many matches have you played?
Altogether, 17.
That's not a bad odds.
Okay.
2 and 15 is not bad.
Well, this is the thing. If you're losing, and then you start winning, I think it means that I'm getting better.
I think so,
you're
too.
not losing anymore.
Or it could mean that your opponent wasn't as good.
They could, it could be whack.
It's good to know somebody sucks worse than you.
I like yours. I
like that you're getting better.
I like to play people that are better than me because it makes me better.
I agree.
That does.
So
I agree with that
I think that I'm getting better.
There we go.
I think you're getting better too.
If I played with Michael Jordan all the time, I think I would get better.
Oh, he would force you to.
No, I wouldn't get any better. I'd still be the same fat, out of shape dude I was before.
Yeah, me too. That was Michael Jordan.
No, see, Michael Jordan's a different breed because he'll show you that you are not as equal to him in the skill set, but but he will also teach you.
No, he won't.
He will.
He's still gonna beat the brakes off of me every time I play.
He'll beat the brakes off, but I promise you would not.
Theo
leave that
Ratliff would beat the brakes off me.
You would not leave the court playing the same. I promise.
Yes, I would too. I'll defeat it. I will leave the court defeated. That's what
every time.
How it is. Lose all 16 games, you still feel defeated. You know that we were 1 point away. That don't matter.
Hilarious.
He's like, yeah, we lost.
I don't know.
Saif had 15 loves that she did not feel any love in. She didn't feel no love in none of them losses. Did you feel love? 30 love. No, it ain't. It's 30 disappointment. You should say it.
It's so nice that they actually use love instead of 0.
Yeah.
30
love.
Yeah, that's interesting.
45 love.
Like,
no, it ain't. Ain't no love.
30 love.
I feel the love.
Wow.
Should be 30 getting your ass kicked.
I think they started that because after McEnroe, right?
No.
Why
did it love? Why do they use
because McEnroe used to be one of those emotional players. He would tear stuff up if he lose.
Oh yeah, and there's still some people doing that.
Not like McEnroe.
No. He goes down in history.
That's what I'm saying.
For having a really bad attitude.
So they had to put the love in there somewhere.
He would spaz out.
Break rackets and all that.
Speaking of love.
All right.
Oh yes.
Topic of the day.
There we go.
Okay.
And
Sprinkles, unicorns.
Cornelius.
Yes.
I'm sorry, bro, but this topic, I'm gonna have to gauge it to the lady.
All right.
He has a feminine side
because it's March,
Women's History Month.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
This is where this topic is coming from. Okay. Why do women ask for answers and they don't want to listen to them?
Do you see these? Oh no, I didn't wear them today. Never mind.
That's a great one.
It's Women's History Month. We need some history.
Why do y'all ask for answers and you don't want to hear the answer?
You ask for transparency.
That can't be it.
You ask for truth.
So you saying we ask for things, but then you give it to us, we don't.
And we give you play by play, everything for what it is, and you be like, that ain't what you thinking. That ain't right.
First of all,
this is what you think.
First of all, as a feminist, that is very disrespectful on Women's History Month to put us all in a box like that.
Okay, thank you.
How is it disrespectful?
We didn't put y'all in this box.
You just said why y'all women?
Why y'all women?
Because I'm not like that.
What?
Are you like that? Really?
Women always say they not like that.
not like that.
But,
I promise.
okay, not you, but your girlfriend.
I would like to say that
You're not pulling the Jedi mind trick on me.
Your girlfriend, like not you in particular, but your girlfriend,
We're
you know,
the
the one you're
bartender.
really cool with.
When you need it.
That's
I
like
think that most people listen for what they think they want to hear, if that makes any sense. And that's why communication is so important.
that. She flipped it
And
to most
good-
people.
Yeah, because I don't think it's a woman. I don't think it's just a woman thing at all.
I agree with
I don't agree with that
course
statement at all.
Of course not.
Okay.
But I do believe that Mo and I are guilty of that sometimes here. But are you guys innocent of always,
So what we're not
Listening?
going to do
Are we guilty of listening?
is flipping.
Okay,
the
look, wait.
topic.
Okay, we're not gonna flip. It's about us, right?
Are we
Okay.
guilty of listening?
All right.
But it's not about us.
But,
That
but Mo,
was a
but Mo, hold
very-
on.
Hold on.
No,
That's a
untrue
defense
statement.
mechanism.
But what you said
Just like
is very
in,
true.
just like in some of you segments, you ask men on their thoughts and what our answers are. We don't
Okay.
flip it.
All right, so
She did a great job of flipping that.
look,
That was
what? But no,
strategic.
she answered the question. She said
She made it about us.
she said no.
She didn't take account. She just said
I
She
do not
said-
accept the question, so that's how that
You
goes.
you cannot like she said. I will agree with her. You can't say y'all women because that means you putting everybody in the box. Now, if you can say why some women or why maybe some women think this way or do this thing, you can ask.
so. If you can decipher all that, why are you just not answering the question?
Well, I'm going to answer it, but I'm speaking
broke
up
it-
for my sister. Hey,
I mean, cause you deciphered all that. Well, you
question
could have
is
said
incomplete.
you
The
could
premise is wrong.
have you could have
Dude,
phrased it this way.
it's Aries
Just
season.
answer
Back
the
up.
question.
Back up.
Just
Slow
answer.
down. Slow
Still ain't
down.
answer the question. That's what
Slow
I'm
down.
talking
Because y'all ain't
Slow
got
down.
anything smart to
Children.
say. That's why.
Hey,
That's why.
remember, we're on a radio show.
It's Aries season. Stop.
Let's have a conversation.
Stop.
Who runs the world?
Girls.
Who runs the world?
Girls.
Back to the topic.
Okay, so the topic, here's the answer. Here's the answer.
Red herring.
Here's the answer. And I'm not going to speak for all women, and I'm only going to give some assumptions. These are because I don't know. Maybe some women, they ask men that they tell them that they want certain things, and then when they get it from the man, they say no. So I'm going to have to agree with Saif said. Some women just kind of, they think that's what they want to hear, or they actually just, they're hoping that you say what they want you to say, how they feel they want you to feel.
You just.
So they're
My God, it took forever to get nothing out of you.
So right. So you're listening.
Thank you.
You're listening to respond, not to understand.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of women do. Like if I ask
Have you ever did that, Mo?
No.
Mo, have you ever just listened to respond and not to understand?
When I was young, yes, I did. I am guilty of that. When I was young in my relationship intelligence, I would just kind of listen, just waiting to just go ahead and say something.
So
I
you
really was
have
not
done it.
actively listening. I was at level 1 of active.
Okay.
Listen, I was at level 1, and that's facts. That's true.
No justification needed. Just yes, no.
Yeah.
Listen, I say, did you heard what I said?
It's okay.
Just yes,
It's
no.
okay.
This
No
air,
justification,
dude.
Mo.
Hey.
Mo.
Yes.
Brooklyn in the
Sorry.
house.
Why do women get the luxury of saying
It's
it's their zodiac sign season? Like that has anything to do with
It does.
every day of the year. Like for the next 30 days, they get to be a complete ass because it's their season. After that, though, I can't be an ass because it's not my season.
Aquarius did not do that.
But
I just want to mention.
why is it like if a guy goes, is Aries season? What does it even mean to be
It
an
does
Aries
mean
season?
something. First of all, he's super dope. Just let me just say that. I'm just.
Okay, can I answer the question? I would like
I
to
thought
answer
you answered the question before, but you didn't. So
Topic of the day is specifically
for women
trying to get an understanding.
We are no closer to getting that understanding.
We're not.
I would like to answer the question from my own purse.
Yes,
me.
go ahead.
all
Not
I
for
ask.
women, not all of that. Why
Do it for
I
you.
do that sometimes?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna.
I'm glad you
gonna
deciphered
pretend
that.
like it's
Here we go.
particular for me.
Right.
I honestly don't think I do it intentionally. Sometimes I have to be reminded of certain things, and you guys do a good job of that here. Sometimes you'll say, "You ask me, let me answer the question," right? And that reminds me, step back so that I can actually
Receive.
listen. Yeah, I'm a natural verbose person, so I talk a lot.
A who person?
Verbose.
She's a librarian.
She just graduated. So she
and she has a degree.
Schoolwork. I gotta Google this one.
And I think other times too, it is a straight up not accepting the answer, thinking that you know better. Yeah, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
So it's passing judgment on some person's answers.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's it.
That's what we wanted to hear.
So
that's it.
Now.
Oh, so you're only going to accept the one part that you want to hear?
Oh, of course.
No, we just
you said
accepted
everything.
the entire thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever, Cornelius.
We accepted the entire answer that she gave.
Whatever.
The second time when you said, you do it because sometimes you got to be reminded, accepted that. The other part where you go, sometimes I just don't want to believe the answer that you're telling me that you know better. So it's like passing judgment. So that's what it was.
Judgment. Sometimes it's.
I think you should know better. It's still passing judgment.
It's still passing judgment.
Okay. All right. So that's not what I mean. Maybe I didn't articulate it properly.
Understand. It's okay.
No, but I want you to also know the other reasons.
But you pass judgment. It's okay.
Yeah, I passed judgment without a shadow of a doubt.
Cornelius.
And the other reason?
You're lying.
Just said it.
It's straight up lying.
How are we lying?
You can tell me whatever you want, but your actions have proven this. What you think is a lie.
You're lying.
Oh, good Lord.
She finally answered the question. It took a long time. Because first thing they gotta project. They go, it's not all women, and that's very sexist, and that's very just here. And so now I'm gonna talk about me and the reason why you do it. And so it seemed a common theme. You do it for those reasons, and it might be a lot of other women that do it for the same reason because they think guys are lying and they are passing judgment on the answer that they gave.
Right. So
it's the same thing.
And Mo does it too, but Mo said she only did it when she was 20.
Well,
she's did it a couple of times on the show.
Yeah, but she only did it when she was 20.
I love it.
Cornelius.
Oh, giving a slow blink.
Look.
Hilarious.
But I do have to say, for the record, though, it is very unfair to put all women in that.
Right.
Huh? It's unfair to put our women in the same category.
And like we shouldn't put all men in the same category in a box.
In a box.
So
because I don't
just understand. I didn't.
What box should we put our women in?
Because
they're all queens. So what should we put women in all queen
Because
boxes?
it is Women's History Month.
Hold on, I got to break this up because how many times have you heard a woman say all men lie?
I don't, and I'm with you. I don't agree that women should say that.
No, they shouldn't. But this is what it is.
But just because they do it, that don't mean you should do it.
We're just trying to break up the narrative.
Really? That's your that's how you coming back.
The narrative.
See, that's what he's doing, Saif. That's what he's doing.
That's what he's saying.
So understand.
Okay.
My question specifically asked you two, and you answered it.
Okay.
After you dissected the question.
After you dissected it 60 different times.
The question is invalid because
invalid question.
How dare you put women all in that box? There's a bunch of other boxes.
Now the funny part is, if you had asked if it was your topic and you said, "Do all men lie?" Cornelius and I would be like, "No," and then you would have to ask to expound on that in order to get it. But then you would probably get an answer within the next 20 seconds.
But would you guys really say no to that?
I would.
Do all men lie?
No, they don't.
Men don't lie.
No,
they don't.
Okay.
All people lie.
Yes.
So,
mankind.
No. So
no,
you
he said
all
people.
men lie.
You see
all
how she
men
said?
lie? No.
There's a certain amount of evil in this. We got to get back and pay some commercials and do all of this stuff because
it's some commercials.
It's it's getting kind of evil.
Women hit you, man.
We'll be back.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented? Because I'm black. Why you so amazing? Because I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way. And your 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. You know what? You got to get hit with a left. One time. Get hit with a right. The other time. And where you going to end up?
What?
In the dunce hat.
Oh.
With Cornelius George.
Hey.
Because you were stupid enough to sit there and let me hit you. CG.
No,
let's go.
We're going to kick it off right. Bank of America.
Oh,
Bank of America.
Wait a
make
minute.
the dunce hat.
Should I put my money out now?
No. Yeah, I would.
Oh, snap.
Bank of America.
Where's my phone?
Makes the dunce hat because the director of that great movie, Black Panther, was arrested because the cashier behind the counter thought he was robbing the bank from money from his own account.
From his own account, because he was asking for cash.
He gave her the deposit slip with his account number on there.
Mm-hmm.
She saw it and put it up and then called the cop, telling me he was robbing the bank. Who in the hell robs a bank from a specific count?
Oh my gosh, I'm suing her.
I got details on that.
Oh my.
The details was he passed her a note that said, please withdraw this money quietly with discretion. Gave the account number.
Okay.
It was his account. She took that as he was trying to rob the bank.
Because it was for $20,000, correct?
$12,000.
$12,000. Okay.
And because he said because the lady that's working for him, she wants to be paid in cash.
Right.
And so that's how he does it.
He wouldn't pull.
But not to mention, he allowed to do whatever he want with his money.
With his money.
I know the note kind of threw her off.
The note didn't throw her off.
She's an idiot.
I would have
his
to sue
race
her.
through him. His race threw her off.
I would
Just call it what
try
it
to
is.
sue her and
Reading is fundamental.
I would try to sue
No,
her.
looking at the person going, though, if it'd been a white guy, she would have just did that anyway.
That's true.
I would.
Just call it what it is.
He should try to
Call
sue
it what
her.
it is.
I would
Okay,
sue her.
they get it.
And by the way, the director's name is Ryan Coogler.
Yes.
All right, just want to make sure everyone knows that.
So wait a minute. Give it to the teller, not the bank.
I'm giving it to the bank. They hired her. They hired her.
You hired that dodo bird.
You knew she was that way. She was that way. Black men come to the bank. That's probably in the training manual. Black men come to the bank. No matter. He's suspicious.
So a little bit.
If
in
he's asking, don't. You can't defend it.
No, I'm not. I'm just giving you a few background knowledge that is taught to tellers. They say after a certain threshold, after a certain amount of cash,
okay,
you're supposed to look at them differently. But there's verification. You're supposed to verify it. You're not supposed to immediately.
Yes, after $5,000, you're looking like they got some damn money in the bank.
Well, actually, I think 10. No,
pull it up. If you pull it up and you go, ooh,
5 is
that's
account.
your account.
But that's the whole banking system. It is a corrupt system where they basically use your money to do whatever they want. But when you want your own money, you have to go through.
When I go to the bank, I have to give him my card, my account number, and my ID.
Correct.
So
You
he
have to
didn't
give him
just
all three?
So he didn't just hand her the slip and say, "Give me the money."
Correct.
He gave her the ID too.
With the account number.
Yes, and so so she gets it done set, and so does Bank of America. That's why my money won't go there.
Okay. Is our company account with Bank of America? Because
mine is not with Bank of America.
no, our company account.
Not anymore.
It better not be.
We're gonna shout out to Greenwood.
He said shout out to Greenwood.
All right, and the next one goes to the Atlanta Falcon fans.
Hey!
Oh, come on!
Oh, they still have those?
No, yes, because if you
Don't do
really
that.
thought Deshaun Watson was going to come here instead of taking that $235 million,
Then you would dodo bird too.
I was on my damn segment.
Somebody didn't have long ass answers.
Who, me? Me?
and the Atlanta Falcons fans.
What?
They still have
Yep.
those?
Yeah, they still got them. I'm telling
That's
you now.
wrong.
Because they thought that Deshaun Watson was going to come to Atlanta.
LaShawn Watson.
And he ended up in Cleveland with $235 million guaranteed.
I was hearing that story.
He has $235 million contract that is guaranteed money.
No matter if he plays or not.
No matter if he plays or
Hold
not,
on.
he's getting $235
I promise
million.
y'all, if I ever get in a situation like that,
You ditching us.
we all good.
Thank you. That's what I'm
You're
talking
Hey,
about.
I ain't
How
mad
much
at
again?
$235 million.
Guaranteed.
Come on, man. I ain't losing nothing if I give both of y'all, all three of y'all a million.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
you can't be mad at him. And some people, some Falcon fans, I can't believe he did that. He could have came home for what? He can come visit home. Him and Nick Chubb are about to run things.
Man,
So
And
where
what's
are they
his
going?
name?
Where are they going? What's the name
In the
going?
Cleveland.
What's his name?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson.
LaShawn.
Deshaun. Yeah.
Ooh, Mo's about to go on a prowl. She's
She
looking
sure
up
is.
his
She's gonna look him up.
whole
See what he
identity.
looks like.
All right.
What's his social security number? I know you found it already.
Sure did.
Quantavious, don't listen to her. I only have
Quantavious
eyes
again.
for
And
you.
next up, for people who get upset easily, there was a Houston man that shot a barbecue restaurant employee.
That what?
He shot a restaurant employee.
What's his name? Pookie? Because he didn't get one rib.
No, because they didn't put enough barbecue sauce on his takeout order. Stop being stingy with the sauce. What's the lady name that has the soul food restaurant here in Georgia?
Okay, that's not me.
The what?
What's the lady name that has soul food restaurant here in Georgia?
Last night's.
No, it's on the commercial. And we ain't stingy with the cheese.
Oh,
Miss Rosie.
Yeah.
Who's Miss Rosie?
We ain't stingy with the cheese. They ready to take a
Rib
lesson.
tips.
I want to go to her restaurant.
Yeah,
That
we need
food
to
is
take-
good, yo.
It is.
Oh my
How
gosh.
come they never do that at the Chinese stores? Because they stingy with the duck sauce.
It don't even sound
They do
the
only
same.
be
They
giving
should-
you like
That don't
they
even
get-
sound the same.
Nope.
They
You know
pretend.
who's stingy with their sauces? McDonald's.
Well, since COVID, I noticed a
whatever.
lot of people are stingy with giving extra sauce.
You know
Stop
who
being
ain't stingy?
Who ain't stingy?
Taco Bell.
It sure ain't.
Taco Bell not stingy.
They give you way too many sauces.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So much sauce, you got to go to the bathroom.
Speaking of sauce, who else got
So
Speaking of
much
sauce, here we go.
sauce. Oh, okay.
The FDA. The FDA just put out an announcement to telling everybody in America, do not put the COVID test solution in your eyes and up your nose.
Why would you
Who
do
is doing that?
Because people getting at-home tests in the mail. You get the at-home kit in the mail, and they trying to test for COVID by putting the solution. You know, you're supposed to swab your nose first,
Right.
then put the stuff in the solution. See, reading is not fundamental in America.
This,
Are you
first of all,
serious?
At what point you can be like, ooh, this look like our solution. Let me just use it.
It is simple. You know, reading is fundamental.
You ain't got to read to know this.
No. They put the pamphlet in there and they show you with the diagram. Put it in your nose, take it out, put it in the solution. They put it on the swab and then swab into their nose or in their eye. For you cheap ass people that putting it in your eye, this is not eye drops. This is not a vaccine. It's a vaccine solution thing, but it's not for.
It's not vising. It's not late.
Yep.
People never fail to disappoint me with their stupidity.
You know, that's so
Just when you think dumb can only go so far.
I know.
Nope. Dumb goes a little bit farther.
There's more. There's
How
more.
much further?
Yep.
Oh
Dumb
my
go.
God.
A lady in Atlanta lost her life this past week for arguing over a bowling ball.
I heard something about
Yeah, over a bowling ball. It's in a place where balls are.
I'm sorry. Just how you said it.
There's a plethora of balls of all different weights.
That wasn't even better.
It's a
Plethora
You're arguing
of balls.
over one particular damn ball.
Plethora of balls.
You could tote two heavy balls.
I can only
saying
use the
balls.
number 8, and sometimes they have chips in it, so I understand.
Well, you know, get a 9.
But why is she getting in trouble? Well, the person who
I know. I'm saying. I'm just
It
saying.
was an
The
argument,
argument. That so I like that is the craziest thing ever.
and he waited for her, right? Like in the parking lot and shot her.
Be careful who you argue with. It ain't worth it. I'm trying to tell you.
It's
He's not worth it, but it ain't worth it at all.
arguing just ain't worth it.
Nope. And the last one is there's a new challenge out there. And this is for all my Caucasian friends, because this is probably people who are doing the challenge.
Hold up, let me.
Yeah.
The Orbeez.
Cover one side of your face.
It's called the Orbeez challenge.
The who?
Orbeez. Orbeez.
Can you spell it?
Orbeez.
What?
Orbeez. Okay. It is where people take a paint gun or air gun and get these little pods, Orbeez pods, and shoot them at people.
What?
Yeah. I know it's not black people.
From where? Like
all over Georgia,
and
no, they're shooting people with the little pods and the little air gun. They're shooting people with the little.
Like
it's like the little
snipers
Tide.
are close up.
No, but you know it's like the little Tide pod thing.
Yeah.
They got them and they explode on your clothes. And
yeah, it's a marker.
So what's been happening?
They're just doing it, and they want people to stop. So that's why I say it must be Caucasian people, because if it was a black person with a water gun, you'll get shot.
And it's on TikTok?
Yes.
It's a TikTok challenge.
It's a TikTok challenge.
People are really bored. I see this.
They're not only really bored, they're just really stupid.
That's stupid.
This is ridiculous. Like things like
that's another reason for, I think, privilege, because like I said, my son
it sounds a little bit fun.
My son couldn't leave the house with a water gun and do that in the neighborhood. So yeah, that's not
fair. Yeah.
Mm-mm. So my Caucasian friends, please stop shooting people with Tide Pods and everything else.
Stop.
Just stop. It ain't funny.
Just stop.
You gonna go to the wrong neighborhood, and Quintavious gonna have a real weapon for you.
Q, because Q has
Q's got an attitude.
He has.
He got an attitude problem.
No, he doesn't have an attitude. He does have a temper.
What's the difference?
No, an attitude problem is, it's how you approach
women
things.
Like that. That's what you should ask. That should be the topic of the day.
No.
Why do women like men with attitude problems?
No.
Well, we can't get an answer off of this one. So.
We sure can't.
He doesn't have an attitude.
Done that.
Okay, yeah. Ugh.
You got
I wanted to show you.
That's
his
it for
picture.
me.
No.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know. You left that one kind of somber.
Hey, man. They all can't be hilarious.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about it.
How?
I feel disrespected. Can't go in the bank if you got money. And I don't get the chance to shoot people with pod tag. I don't get to do that. I don't get to have that fun. I don't get to go out and laugh at shoot somebody.
Right. We can do that together.
I can't do that. I can't walk out the studio and do that.
Nope.
Somebody call the police and they think I'm over there.
Just wear rainbow colors, you'll be fine.
Please, I was walking down the street one day with one of the long umbrellas that was wrapped up, and I heard this car going back and forth, and I turned around and it was a cop, and he was like, "Oh, I got to report somebody was walking down the street with a shotgun."
No, Hurst, don't say that.
But you had a Mary Poppins umbrella.
I had a Mary Poppins.
If you would have did this right here, no.
If I would have went, you mean this? It would have been over for me.
Yeah.
I was walking down the street.
Why did he even tell you that? That's the part that bothers me. Like,
well, first of all, I'm glad he did. Let's be real, because he could have just reacted on it.
Yeah.
I'm glad he just told me. He was like, "Oh, that was a stupid call," but that's why I paced back and forth, because
that's a good cop.
Yeah, and that don't happen often. So thank you for giving me that opportunity to keep it moving and get home, because I do live in this neighborhood. Pay for it. Kiss Radio Show. We'll be back.
Yes.
Everybody like, oh no.
I know, that's like so crazy.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Cause I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Cause I'm black.
Really
extremely important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.
Welcome back for the best independent music worldwide. It's the Kiss Radio Show live. Your music, your way.
Welcome back to the Kiss Radio Show live. Live. Yeah, we gotta bring this back up. Why do women want answers and don't want to listen to them?
Huh?
Women's History Month.
What you said? Huh?
Why women want answers and don't want to listen to the answer?
Huh?
Exactly.
Good one, Mo.
Because you know why?
That's a good answer, Mo.
We know what you're
Because
thinking.
that's
We
the
know what
answer.
you're
You know that's what your parents say. Why you do that? Because
women know best.
we know best. Because you know what? When they know better than you, and you should be thinking how they think.
You
And that's
you
why.
piecing all this together.
Yeah.
You sound like Bush right now, girl.
Yeah.
I think we should.
This is what we should.
On the left hand.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That make a lot. That make.
I know I'm asking you. I know I'm asking you. I know I say I want trust from you, but I really don't want that. I know I'm asking you your opinion, but then when you give me your opinion,
You want
that ain't what you really
I
think.
want trust from you.
Because I want to give you your opinion. What type of ham grit stuff? You know what I'm saying?
That's what you really, really want.
That's foolishness, though.
So,
Yep.
so it's
And
kind
those
of like,
women, yeah.
what kind of man do you want? I love an educated man that knows what he's talking about and knows what he do. Okay, so when he's stepping into that role,
Right.
you're telling him what to do. So
Right.
is that-
Or you feel in some sort of way that he is being able to articulate himself and being able to convey himself in a certain manner. So now you're hating on him because he's
You know what?
educated.
It's funny you had mentioned that. I'm reflecting back to a training I did one time, right? I was the only black man in the room. And it was hilarious. All the other women were black women. So I would say out of 12 that was in the room, I was the only black man in the room. The rest of the attendees were black women, right? The instructor came in, asked us to take care of some assignments and then answer them, right? She's asking a question. This is the formula. What's the answer, class? Now, before I walked into the room, I guess this one particular woman was the class favorite.
Okay.
She labeled herself that. I step into the room and I'm answering. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sitting in the back room. She's sitting in the front room and she go back.
Oh, she hated. No, for real.
And then it was something as simple as saying, okay, Mr. Hershey, this paragraph, can you read it for me? And I'm reading it. Just reading.
No.
She was mad you didn't mispronounce.
I guess a black man ain't supposed to know how to read
pronounce words.
and pronounce and articulate.
You stole her thunder. You stole her shine.
I don't know who this woman is.
How dare you,
It wasn't
Mr.
about
Hershey.
you. First of all,
When you walk into a room full of women, you sit down and you shut up. All right, Hershey? That's how that goes, especially on Women's International History Month, National Women's Month. I'm
you don't
teasing.
even know which one.
She is telling the truth.
What month are you in?
It was not true,
When
son.
you walk in a room and women there, you shut up.
Yeah, it seems like we're supposed to be domicile. What's the word? Domicile?
Domicile.
Domicile when we walk in the room. And it's weird because once I'm sorry, I'm not walking in the room to be average. I'm not. Now I'm not going to sit up there and be like, boom, this is Hershey. I am, I'm not going to do that. However, I'm going to make my presence known, especially if you ask me. I'm going to talk intelligently, and I'm going to be respectful at all points.
It wasn't about that. It was the fact that there were 12 women in there.
But I don't know none of them.
And you
it wasn't
thinking
about them.
You
wanted
more,
them
And
to
you
all
was
like
the
you.
only you was the only black man there.
and you had to be the center of attention already
I
between 12 black women.
want to say this.
First of all, get your education up.
Your education.
Get your education up. It ain't my fault that I could think past it. And then she was like, so how are you able to do that? I have a retention ability. I
Have a brain.
yeah.
Right. I can retain that
Well,
information.
I can't do that.
But-
I'm not you.
I do want to say this though. On behalf of myself,
And all womankind for Women's History Month.
I'm
No?
really sorry that you guys experience it to this degree, because you guys are obviously saying that this is something that runs rampant.
It's a thing.
It's
It is.
all the
It
time.
always has been a thing.
Just not being listened to at all, being expected to follow a particular mold that has nothing to do with who you are and how you want to express yourself in the world. Having to fit into a space that's not your space. You know what I
Right.
mean? I just apologize. That's jacked up.
We love you.
Well, thank you, but you don't have to apologize. And you
But
know
we love
what?
you.
Cornelius had
I'm
mentioned
pretty
this.
sure same thing on the other side.
Yeah. It's there. But you think about it, men won't speak it as often as women might express it. Because if we do it, it's a sign of weakness. We're always in this guard and
But we have
control
to stop
mode.
that, right? But we have to stop as a society, or just having men feel a certain way if they express themselves, or if they feel a certain way. That's just so bad.
I agree.
And
However,
I do want to say that, I feel the same way as you. So although you say
I
that
agree.
men don't do that, because I'm not going to say loud, but I'm outspoken. I speak my mind. I'm strong.
Mm-hmm.
Men have tried to put me in my place all the time, especially in the entertainment field.
Mm-hmm.
This is a male-dominated field. Women are expected to act and be a specific way. And then it got even worse when I moved down south, because
I can see that.
because you know the way people up top talk and how fast we move, it could be perceived as being, I don't know what.
now that is a demographic thing. 'Cause
Overbearing.
up top is different.
Overbearing.
Up top is different. Like, and I can kind of relate to that because my regular speed is super speed down here down south, and I'm thinking it's normal that I move in certain speed. You got a question, you need something done. I'm like,
Let's go.
it's done.
Right.
Like, then they get offensive. Like, you trying to outside me? No.
Yes.
That's just how you work.
This is
Like,
how
that's
I
your-
roll. It
that's
had nothing
your
to do
work
with you.
ethic.
Yeah, and it's weird. And this is on a corporate level. Where and then they'll get you to
Absolutely.
a point where it's
Well,
like,
you got-
okay,
but
because
you
you're
have
doing that, I'm
people
gonna
who
keep
do
you at
that.
this level. So you ain't going. I got a title right now. I'm the president. You gonna stay
Right down there.
stay right there.
Stay there.
Well, you do have people that do want to move that way, and we call it brown nosing down here.
Yeah.
I mean, you have people that move in that speed and they doing those things, and you go, okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I agree.
What
That
are
does
you?
exist.
And I think, are you a leader worth following? Most of the time, when I see people doing those things, because if you're just doing it for your own benefit, that's fine. But as a true leader, you should know the people that's in your staff.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to see who has the talent for what.
Oh, I
And
agree.
you got people that will. That I volunteer. They want to move because they got an agenda, and their agenda is not about the whole. Their agenda is personal. And so when we see people that from down here, you're going, okay, I see that brown nosing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally agree. And you know what? And as a leader, you also have to see that part too. So when I'm picking a team, I'm gonna make sure you got the skill set to hold your own. I'm not trying to do none of y'all segments. It's a whole point.
You see that? You see what it all boils down to?
None of y'all.
I ain't trying
See
to
that?
do it either.
Well, the thing is like, and if you think about when we had this conversation before we put the team together, it was like, what do you want to bring to this table?
Right.
It wasn't like, I need you to do this.
Right.
I need you to say that and do it this way. It's like what you want to bring, because also that segment is an extension of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So your character's going to come out, your emotions going to come out of all of this, and that's the stuff that we need to see on the show for those that listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
So, we got a little heartfelt today. Yes, Cypher.
Well, I do want to say this. I mean, we were told that the numbers are rising for
Yes.
FUBU, so a lot of people are tapping into
Thank
the movement.
you.
So yeah, we want to say thank you to all of our fans out there. Tell a friend to tell a friend
To tell a friend.
but make sure they're all women. Just kidding.
We want you all.
Of
We
course,
appreciate
all women. That's all
Notice she
we
did
want.
that one. She.
We want you
appreciate
all.
y'all.
We all love women on this show.
We do.
We all love women on this show.
Yes, we do.
Every last one of us love women.
I'm so confused.
Don't
take it.
Don't just let
say
him
He
be.
said, "Don't just take it."
Just take it.
Oh, take it.
Just
He said, just take it.
Just take it.
take the love.
Just take it.
Okay, we'll take that.
Take the love.
Just take it.
I feel loved by you, brother. Straight.
And we're glad that you love the love that you receive.
You feel the love.
We are like, we. Ooh, and on that note, yes.
This is the Kiss Radio Show Live. I hope you learned something today, Kissonians.
Yes, we hope. Yes.
Who runs the world?
Girls.
Oh, God.
Sorry, it's just fun. It's just fun.
It was just one last time we just had to.
Is there a Men's History Month?
No. Just like there's not a White History Month. So.
Yep. Thank you. I'm glad you pointed that out.
No.
Right.
Because every history is men's history.
And how long has this Women's History Month been in existence? Is it something new or is it has some established
I
date?
think I don't know if it's established date, but I think it has been. It's just same thing with Black History Month. You want to bring the accomplishment of what that women have done.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they're overlooked. A lot of accomplishments they're overlooked.
Well, you know, the majority of it, I look for, as long as it's not a tit for tat thing, right? You got a History Month. How come we ain't got one? That type of thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I think it's a lot of. There's a lot of accomplishment that African American women have made that we don't.
Oh, I agree.
And I take Women History Month just to highlight a lot of the accomplishment that African American women made. I know a lot of white and other women have done theirs, but you know they were people that were just as powerful as Susan B. Anthony, that were just of African American descent. So I take that time to highlight them.
Oh yeah,
because we don't know about them. I mean, we need to know.
Yeah, and we definitely need to know. And
and Asian Americans.
Yes, and I'm more so favorite of it as long as you don't take a superiority complex out of it.
But we're the best.
You knew that was gonna happen. You knew that was gonna happen.
Okay, Khaled. This is the Kiss Radio Show.
We the best. We the best.
Close out, C.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Robin. I'll learn her website and Facebook sooner or later for this awesome jewelry she has provided me. This is lovely.
Okay,
if you get a chance, we're gonna start posting more of our stuff from Robin. You gotta frequent the Black business because this is exquisite. See how I used the big word there?
Really
Exquisite.
pretty, and those are your
This
frat
is nice.
colors.
Yes.
Yes, it was custom made.
Does that mean that you'll show me
custom.
one of your frat dances?
No.
How did that come together?
I know she wants to see the frat dance.
I want to
No.
see him dance.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Cypher.
No, stop. Wait.
That's
No,
it.
I'm sorry. I just got a little emotional because I had a loss a couple of days ago. So I just want to say create moments whenever you can, whenever you have an opportunity, love on that person, create new memories, new opportunities because you really don't know if that's going to be the last time you see them.
I agree with that one. Cypher.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everything I was gonna say was gonna be ignorant as hell. So we just gonna marinate on what Mo just said because that's really real. I can't really think of anything else except for that right now because it is important to create memories and love on the people that are around. Not wait for them to leave to regret the moments you didn't have.
Good one. And I'm just going to chime off with the topic of the day. Just listen to understand.
Yeah.
Especially if you ask for it. These are things that should be actionary.
Be careful what you ask for.
Mo, how do you cook pancakes? There's the question.
Right.
The action is the listen.
Right. So I need to answer the
shut your mouth let the other person speak. When they're done, you received it, reject it. Women's History Month. This is the Kiss Radio Show Live. Love y'all. All right. We're done recording. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for being live.
Yay.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thank you
y'all
for hanging out with us.
Appreciate y'all. I need to go shout out to the bartender.
I know.
I need to go shout out the commode.
Commode?
Is that what it's called? Commode.
Commode.
What is it called?
Commode.
Toilet.
Shit.
I didn't know if you was
Ode.
So I'm